Hello, everyone. Hopefully today, I've been streaming or like testing it for like the past 20 minutes and it's been perfectly fine. So hopefully today it won't randomly go down. But it's been fine. I'm gonna finish up this parent run, and then once the Racing Carnival comes out, I want to time how long it takes. It should be like, I think it took 45 minutes, I want to say. That's the last time I did it. That's what I recalled. A lot of hammers here. Get through. I've been doing Mario Parents for the past 3 days, I think. Was it? Now? I've gone through like 20 of these, and it's not been looking good. What am I gonna bring to the Derby? It's gonna be Gold Ship, Tokai Teo, the anime version, and then McQueen, the anime version. Mainly because I don't really see myself using those two on any other CM. Their kits are pretty bad. And I think Pace has a chance on the Derby. It's gonna be a little bit harder, which is why like I have a decent like parenting for Pace right now. These are the two I'm using to have as the main parents. Right, I guess it'd be easier to look at it like this. It's gonna be this Brian, and then I'm borrowing this Grass Wonder. So hopefully, like with the amount of whites I'm bringing, I can kind of bring it up. Either way, you know, my gold ship's probably gonna be built better than the two Pace stations I'm bringing, but I'll try to like actually get them a good build. CB is gonna be out. CB's out at the end of this month. So after Aries Cup, or like a week after Aries Cup ends, or starts, a week after Aries Cup starts, we'll have Mr. CB. Will I convert a Pace to late Surger for the Derby if feasible? I don't really think so. I think Pace can win just like off of sheer mid-race. Okay, if the kit makes sense as a late Surger, sure, I guess. Convert it to late. Give it Beyond and Redshift. I don't know who would fit that bill though. I'm trying to think. But I think it kind of depends on your parents. Like, you really... Like, this game is a very heavy skill game now. Like, just straight up, the more skills you have, the easier, or the higher win rate should just be. Just because everyone has most of the stat line. You can't really stat check anybody, except for that one long track we had. But if like all your parents are pacing, like you have doper builds already, and you have a decent amount of white sparks on a parent, I think it makes sense to convert it to pace, or to late. Because like what matters the most is that you have mid-race. You want to bring Murmur, but you don't even know if it's worth it at that point. I mean, I think some people can. Murmur, like my issue with like Stam Drain is that you're punching down. Like, people who can't hit the Stam golds generally just aren't strong enough. Like, there's not many people that are like greeting their Stam. There's just a lot of people that like can't hit an Uma, and by extension they don't have good Stam. But like the good Umas that you would end up losing to, like wouldn't have died to a Murmur. Is Mara's unique required on all fronts besides front? I would say it's even required on front runners. Redshift, like 25 meters is not that much of a delay. You'll always have use out of Redshift. I mean, you can win off of just angling, but I would say everybody needs spread shift. Like, specifically for this derby, like everyone just needs, or specifically for a derby track in general, like everyone just needs to grab red shift. Like, you can win off of just the 0.2 from angling, but generally Marzensky would give you more distance than like any other inherit you can get. And you can't even like really say like, oh, the affinity is bad, because with Man out now, like everyone should have pretty good affinity. Like you should, even with the 9 base affinity from Maru, you should still be able to get like 50 affinity on everybody. Yeah, I would probably get Maru on every single one of your Umas, get Redshift. It's just such a consistent excel. I don't know if I can hit double S this run. I had a really bad summer. And all I did was... all I have is speed maxed. Like, I don't know if the rest of my stats are going to be that high. No. Don't really want to buy more speed. But there's really nothing else to buy. Should have enough hammers, right? Yeah. Do I have any whistles? I have one. Am I whistling this? Why is this such a bad training? 10? Oh, I guess it's the level 1 facility. 10 power, 8 stam. Wait, only my power cards showed up here. Half of my cards are missing. I'm gonna whistle this. Okay, that was worth it. This is a way better power training. Okay, maybe I can hit it. The double S. I don't know, it's kind of awkward to hit double S on Maru on any position that's not front. Because like I'll buy Speed Star and I'll buy neck and neck, but it doesn't give that many points in terms of like rating as a gold skill because she has a bad aptitude in the skills I'm buying. Oh nice, 5 carrots. Shino Flower. I don't know if I have pace corners. I think this train's still worth it. Standard distance is fine too. Yeah. Mara's parenting isn't that bad. Sometimes she gets like a really bad string of losses, but generally, like, I feel like she can run on any position because Redshift is, like, for backliners, like, you can always use Redshift since you can move into the positioning. And then on pace, it's not too bad as long as you're buying skills throughout their career. I think I get more stats if I do power training here than if I do this wit training. This is 35. Ah, whatever, I'll do this one for the hint. I don't know if I have pace corners or not. I should probably check. I got backers anyways. Is using fans, or is using the glow stick on the last race gets more? Yeah, the last race has 30k fans. It goes 7k, 15k, 30k, I think. 30k is the same amount that like the Japan Cup and the Arima Keenan give. So like if you buy a fans, because there's nothing else in the shop, always use it on the last race. So the last races will always be the maximum amount you can get from a race. I don't think any race gives more than 30k. Oh wow, that's a lot of fans for this run. Hello, hello. Hopefully, I mean, looks like the stream health has been good today. I don't know what happened last time. Nimble Nav, Home Stretch, Speed Star. I need to buy Neck and Neck as well. Okay, I did have Pace. Oh, I had Pace Corners max hinted. Oops. Oh, I already bought Neck and Neck. Tail Held High, Savvy. What else can I grab? I guess I can just double circle something. I could grab Dodging Danger, because that'd be funny. I do have Groundworks, I think, on this one. Somehow got Groundworks during the run. Not sure. We'll buy Dodging Danger. Maybe it'll help with the skill rating. Not Eager. Well, it is a Pace parent. Eager doesn't really help on Pace. You probably don't drop Pace Savvy, though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna dodge it. I can double circle these for 5% more. I'll double circle those. Hopefully this is enough. I don't know if I have enough wit for double S. Okay, I did have enough wit. Alright, what do I hit? Wait! No! I got Groundworks instead of Uma Stand! Wait, you've got to be kidding me! I got Groundworks instead of Uma Stand? Oh. I bought it as a joke. 3-star Nimble Nap, 2 medium, 2 stam is actually usable. I bought it as a joke because this person had Groundworks on their. I sparked it off of them. I sparked Groundworks off of this, and I sparked Uma Stan off of my own legacies. So I was like, oh, I'll just buy Groundworks. It's like 60 SP. Well, I mean, this is decent as a pace parent. Kind of sucks that this is 2-star speed, but I have the 5 miles. Like, that matters more. And at least I have 2-star stam here. Sucks that this is also a 1-star redshift. Yeah, maybe I just go for pace promote now. I have 2 Groundworks in this legacy. This is also the most Groundwork sparks I have in a legacy, I think. 4. Which is kind of funny. Oh yeah, we do have a 3-star for Spring Runner. With Groundworks. That's so annoying. 3-star Spring Runner, 3-star Nimble Nav, 2-star Groundworks. I think pace promote is good for CM13. I mean, if you win the pace promote, yes, but I'd assume more people are bringing fronts now. I feel like there's a lot of good front runners now, like in the game. But I mean, I said that. Actually, no. For the even for the long track, like fronts weren't that strong unless you like could build them super well. But there's so many random Kitas. Oh well, maybe we'll go for pace promote on like one of my. It's kind of awkward to go pace promote though, because I think both of my pace chasers can't ults if they're promoted. Right? McQueen needs to be like 3rd to 4th, is it? Oh, 3rd to 5th. No. Okay, it needs to be 2nd or 3rd. And Teo needs to be 2nd to 5th. Yeah, like neither of my pace chasers want to promote because they'll lose their unique. Which is unfortunate. And it's like they're not good like defense. Like if somebody passes me, I don't think if someone passes me, I don't think I can use I can't like ult in response. Alright, because they both need the overtake target. Yeah. They both need overtake targets, so if somebody is passing me, I'm not gonna overtake them. Which kind of makes it awkward. Like, if somebody passed me and I got pushed to 2nd place, I don't think I could ever fulfill this is overtake condition because they have to be faster than me, right? Like, they have to be faster than me to pass me, which means the overtake condition can never be fulfilled. Oh wait, McQueen's ult is defense. I thought she needed an overtake target, but no, she needs to be the overtake target. Yeah, you're right. She can... I thought she had to be third or higher, and she needed an overtake target, but she needs to be the one that's getting overtaken. Okay, I guess Bird McQueen should be the pace promoter then. So if I get groundworks on Bird McQueen, I will attempt to make her a promoter. I'll get groundworks on her. And then I won't on Teo, because I don't think... Teo cannot be promoted. Her unique does not work as a pace promoter. Okay. Well, I might be done with Mario runs, at least. I might just run this. Yeah, it's gonna be Teo McQueen. Well, and Gold Chip in the back. And Gold Chip is probably gonna be stronger, because I'm gonna pull on Mr. CB Wit. So I think Gold Chip's gonna be a little bit strong. McQueen I think is also gonna be really weak, because I have no idea how I'm gonna get enough stam on her. Because I don't think she doesn't have a recovery skill, right? Like, I might have to pay a stam tax. She has no recovery skill for this CM. Yes, I'm using Gold Chip 3 CMs in a row. Okay, but you can't complain about my other two. I think for Teo, I'm gonna do Stam Sparks, hopefully, and then just try to... and then buy one of these golds. I'll probably just buy, like, Miraculous Step. But Gold Chip, I'm gonna try not to run a... I'm gonna run a Stam card, but I'm not gonna run a recovery on Gold Chip. I'm just gonna use the 20% Stam growth rate to try to hit, like, 1100 Stam, and buy only velocity skills. But McQueen, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I think, unless I can find a 9-star Stam Borrow, and then, like, maybe run Power, I just don't know, like, what to do for a recovery. Because I don't think I can hit 1100 Stam here to drop a recovery. And she's on Pace Chaser. Like, I think the issue is that she's a Pace Chaser. So, like, I need, like, 1100 Stam to drop a gold. Rice Power. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think I'm gonna, like, not go for No Stopping Me on McQueen. We're gonna go for Pace Promote McQueen. Because I think that's the only way she can win. Her kit is, her kit is not ideal. So I think I'm just gonna build her as the Pace Promoter. But I'm happy I hit a 3-star Nimble Nav here. Unfortunate that, like, it's, like, really mix and match. Like, I think I only have Uma Stand here. I don't have Nimble Nav here. I think this one had Nimble Nav, though. This one has a Nimble Nav. I guess we have Groundworks. At least we have the double S, so our average sparks are good. 4 skills. 4 skills, but the GP skills are okay. I'm probably gonna end up running that. I lost 1 long race, I think. I need to work on the other set. Maybe I'll revisit the Maru if I hit something better to replace the Brian. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I think my Brian is pretty good. I just wish I hit double S on it. Yeah, what is this? 9 Mario parents here? I can probably get rid of this 1-star wit, 2-star medium one. But this Brian's a pretty good parent. It has decent GPs as well, so it makes yeah, this is one side of the GP who has Nimble Nav and the Sand Groundworks, and this was my Nimble Nav 3-star. So it adds up to 6. Do higher ratings? Only if you hit double S. You have to hit double S for the higher rating. And then this was the deck I used on Maru to try to hit it. I think you have to run a wit card on Maru in order to hit double S. Unless you're running front runner. I think if you're running front runner and you're not, like, picking up pace chaser skills and you're only picking up front runner skills for raiding, you can probably get away with just with not running like a side card. But yeah, once you hit double S, you have a higher chance at white sparks, which is why like you'll see a lot of SS or higher parents that have like average 2 stars. Like this one, it's almost all 2 stars. It's because they hit double S. We'll have it one more time when we hit UE, but I don't think we can hit UE until probably La Arc is when UE becomes common. And La Arc's an interesting parent scenario. La Arc lets every Uma run medium, so you can kind of make everybody run the same races in La Arc. But La Arc is also shorter, so you lose like, I think it ends in November. You lose like the last 3 races, or the last 3 turns. It's the last 5 turns. It might end early November. You lose a couple of turns, but everyone's able to run turf. So La Arc was kind of used for parenting. I need to make another side of the parents though, because I have 5-star Mile here. I need to get another 5-star, so I'll probably borrow this Grass Wonder again, and then this Brian, and I'll probably put it on. I don't know who's an easy parent. Who's an easy and good pace parent that I can hit medium on. No way I'm running Super Creek. I need to hit. Teo is good, but I can't really use that if I'm running her. I'll probably build Teo first, because I can try to hit a medium spark and reuse it. The 9 medium, or the all medium. So I'll run 2 medium main parents on Teo. If I can hit a medium spark on Teo, it would be a all medium parent. Biwa is good. I kind of want a unique that's usable. I don't know, maybe I just do Ogre. 1 in 5. 1 in 5 sounds miserable. But I think like the only other one's like Tachyon for the 1 in 3. I have to hit medium is the problem. I'd like to do a 1 in 4. No, that's 1 in 5. I think it just has to be Ogre. Yeah, I think I just have to do Ogre. I wish Special Weeks... actually, Special Weeks isn't that great. Yeah, it might just be base Ogre as my other parent. So I have T-Pulse and Redshift guaranteed. I mean, I have a lot of time. I wasn't expecting to hit Maru that early. I spent... This is like 15 runs, I think, to hit this one. I think I spent over 30 to hit my Tachyon, and I ended up settling on 1-star Guts, 2-star Medium. So it's a bit better if it's 2 Stam, 2 Medium. What's the timer for? Oh, once Racing Carnival comes out, I want to see how long it takes. Yeah. Yeah, Tachyon was really rough. Also, like, her career was just annoying. Alright, on this one I did 38, 39, so it's not that bad. But sometimes, like, these early miles, you just lose so many of them. It was crazy because it was like, it was a 1 in 3. I feel like it shouldn't have been that hard. But I hit 2 medium parents, I think. What's this? Oh, this is pure turf. That's not new. Oh well. I still want to improve my gold chip, I think. Like, I want more wit, and I think I want 1 more speed green. My Ogre isn't ideal. Like, I missed Uma Stand and I missed corner recovery. Also, I don't really like 1060 wit. Though I think I only would want, like... I mean, I probably just want, like, 1100 wit. Yeah, yeah, exactly. My CM11 gold chip was better. Where is it? My long gold chip? Like... my stat line on my long gold chip was just better. Even though I ran 1 wit card. So I definitely think I need to improve my gold chip. I just want 1 more speed green and a little bit more wit. The only reason why I want to run this Ogre was because I accidentally got T-Pulse on her. I wasn't paying attention to my legacies, and I didn't realize that this opera had a Ogre in the GP slot. But I ended up sparking it, or getting it off the inspo. So I think it's really funny to run AT plus Christmas Ogre. It's just, I really don't like the wit level, and I don't like soft step over corner recovery. But that's like the only thing that's wrong with this. Obviously, if like home stretch haste was Uma stand, it would also be better. But I'm not too worried about running this Ogre. It just sucks not running like, you know, a UG one. But I think I'd have to hit like Fast Learner. Fast Learner and then like pick up Speed Star and get a little bit more wit. I can hit UG. But I think I'm gonna spend a bit of time fixing Gold Chip. CM starts in 4 days? Is it? CM's kind of soon, isn't it? I haven't been really streaming room matches because I don't know, I'm not interested in really streaming double dom rooms. I think like the derby is gonna be interesting because it won't be like front runners and Ogre. But this CM's pretty rough. Oh, it's not in 4 days. Okay, never mind. It's next week then, the 23rd. Okay, next Thursday, the 23rd, should be when CM starts. 6 dom rooms. I think I'm gonna end up running a Dominator. I'm just really bored of the CM. Like, I don't want to train a Dodo. Originally, if I hit an Ogre that had corner recovery and Uma Stan, I think I'd run a Dodo instead. But I just don't think, like, this Ogre has no way of promoting, so I need to run like a front Dom. It kind of sucks pushing her out of top 5 because of killer tunes, but at least I have soft step, so I'm not too worried anymore about like disabling that on my own. It's gonna be a little bit harder without killer tunes to catch up, but I think I'd rather just run a front Dom with this Ogre and call it a day. Hopefully in like the front heavy rooms, I'll eventually build a good enough gold chip to try. But yeah, getting Stam to spare or like preferred position off was so important. Like, this UG is like actually useless because 140 wit is not better. Fast Learner is kind of nice, but the Stam to spare is like actually so rough to work with. Okay, so I'll probably just run a front Dom with this Ogre, and then hopefully I can get a higher speed gold chip. It's awkward when like your only Excel is moving past and no stopping me. But hopefully with like Uma Stan and Anchors Away, I can push up into 6th place for moving past. I don't think the correct play is to get Meiji Orion. I don't really think I can bank on that. But I'll try to get Firm Course Menace and like one more green, either Spring Runner or what's the other one? Spring Runner or Right-handed. Yeah, 7 more minutes before the start of the racing carnival. But does Daiwa my last 3-star? I didn't have Daiwa 3-starred? Or 4-starred? Kinda sad that my Haru isn't the only 5-star anymore. I have 3 more friends here to join her. Gold chip is getting real close. We're gonna get more we're gonna get enough pieces off of the gold chip weeks. I don't really want to spend statues on this. Like, I can buy 50 pieces. I guess this is only 12 statues. And if I want to redo gold chip, oh, it's more than 12. Wait, that's not 12 statues. That's 20 like almost 30 statues to 3-star her. I might 5-star her. I'll probably 5-star her before I do more runs today. What else is there? Oh, I've been doing my polls on this banner. What if she loses CM12 because she doesn't have the level 6 unique? Yeah, I think I'll probably 3-star her. Or 5-star her now. I mean, I have a lot of statues, it's fine. I'll have enough statues to 5-star somebody that releases. I don't know who I would do it for. Maybe Special Week Commander. I might 5-star Special Week on release. For the Arima Kinan. Let me exchange these statues. I don't think... Yeah, I think the only way she pops up now is the gold chip. You get 50. You can buy 50 pieces for friend points on gold chip week. Gold chip week starts after the CM ends. Alright, so what is this? Is it 10 more stats across the board? Wow, okay, 50 stats is actually a lot. Our 5th 5-star. Is there no other way than statues to 5-star Special Week? You can do it through statues, or you can do it through the transfer mission, which just went away. But the transfer mission's the other way. Transfer missions will eventually, or the special transfers will eventually, the special transfers will eventually be weekly, like it'll be permanent, so we don't have to like wait every month for a new one. Every week it'll refresh. So you can get 5 shards a day, or sorry, 5 shards a week, because it resets every week. But yes, that's the only way to get Special Week, and eventually Minecraft will be another one, where like that's the only way to get it, is either through special transfers or through statues. Does having a higher level unique actually do anything besides having a higher chance of getting a higher star green spark? I don't think it increases the chance of the green spark. Or at least I've seen no evidence, like everyone just says it, but I don't think I've seen that like tested anywhere. But it's a 2% increase to your unique. So I'll use T-Pulse as an example. 1 level of T-Pulse gives you .009. I guess the easiest way would be to times 1 point. So it turns your T-Pulse, it's like a 0.009%. Let me see. Level 6. Everyone has like a level 4 T-Pulse usually, right? 1.6. Whoops, not 1.6. 1.06. It's like a level. This is a level 4 T-Pulse. I don't. Okay, if you can like pull up where like anyone who did testing on it, but I don't think I've seen any testing on it. That T-Pulse increases. Or not that like the increased levels increases the amount that you get the 3-star. Like I've seen no evidence on it. Oh wait, this is the wrong. Wait, no, everyone should have a level 4 unique, right? Everyone should have a level 4 unique. Times 1.08. So this is the level 4 unique. Well, this is a level 4 T-Pulse. This is a level 6 T-Pulse. That was an interview. I mean, let me see. Okay, never mind. I do see it. Okay, but we have no idea how it... No one's done testing on it. It was just an interview. So we just assume... Like, there's no numbers for it. For the generation of it. Okay. Well, okay. I see the line that says, like, based on the interview, it should increase the odds, but there's no numbers to it, so no one's tested it. But I guess yes. It also increases the chance of your green spark level. But this is the difference between a level 4 unique and a level 6 unique if you're using the numbers from T-Pulse. It should be a 2% increase. Recovery skills are a little different. It should be all in the race document. Recovery skills I think are like 3... I think I want to say it's 3%. No, wait, my numbers are off. The first level is 1%, and then every level after is 3%. So a level 4 unique is actually... A level 4 unique is actually 7%. And then a level 6 unique is 13%. Okay. My bad. 1.13. Okay, this is the difference between level 6 T-Pulse and a level 4 T-Pulse. It goes 1% and then 3% after. Now, here's the chart for it. Excel is the one that's a constant 2%. And that one only goes up to... Okay, yeah, I accidentally combined these two together. But this is the table. You can't get anything higher than level 6. It's just, for some reason, a table for level 10 ults. But recovery skills can also go up like that. So, like, let's say a Super Creek level 6 ult would be point... What is it? 0.075? Times level 6 unique for recovery is 10%. So it turns into an 8.2% recovery off of a level 6 reward. Alright, let's go into the Racing Carnival. So none of the missions are that hard. This one's like kind of annoying to do. So for complete a career playthrough with a Carnival bonus skill, you have to race one of these races with like a parent run, and then you'll get the skill that you can pass on to your whatever ace you're using. So like, for example, I'll use this Marozensky that I just made in one of these races, and then she'll get the Carnival bonus skill, so then whatever Uma I train with it will eventually get this Carnival bonus. And that's the only way to, like, that's the easiest way to get this. You don't have to, like, level it up. You can, like, level it up over time to make a level 3 unique. I don't know what it does in this one. Oh, it's stats and mood buff. But you don't really need the stats and mood if you have, like, probably, like, an S plus Uma. You can probably get away with it, but you can, like, level it up over time. Or through multiple runs. But you only need to do one level for the mission. No, it doesn't give more points. The first iteration of this event gave more points. But we got the updated version of the Racing Carnival on the first version, so... like, the updated version made the event a lot easier. Like, there used to be a level 5 to the Carnival bonus on the first one, and then you used to have to get 200k Carnival points. But on the second run, they halved everything, and we got that version on that first one. And then everything in here is about 10k to buy. It's 45k here, 36k here, and then like that's mainly the things you want. You can buy these tokens or these star pieces if you want to. But just like this on its own is 81k. And then if you buy the goddess statues as well, that brings it to 96k. So then add 7k for each 10 star pieces that you want to buy. Well, I guess you should probably buy these alarm clocks. 100k will let you get you the alarm clocks and the statues, the tickets, and the shards. And you should be able to get 2 shards and 2 shards of both types. There's a shard hidden behind 100k here, and then there was the other shard in here. You should get 2 and 2. You can buy one, and then once you hit the mission goals, you'll get the other one for a total of 2 of each. Alright, now let's start this and see how long it takes. Alright, we're gonna start off with winning ticket. I need to run that Maru I made. So I'm gonna run this Maru because once I use it as a parent on like an ace run attempt that I do, I'll be able to clear the other mission. Each one of these races, if you beat it, you get 150 carats for the first time. So there's already 600 carats. Or 600 carats in these 4. Which is pretty good. Okay, so we got the bonus. We'll use that later. Oops, I did not want to go to career. Oh, already losing time. Amazing Carnival. But that's the first clear bonus. I'm gonna go through all of them for the first clear. I'm gonna run the Ogre though. Ogre has more skills, so it's just better to run this Ogre. Can you just throw potions and be done with it? Yeah, you can finish it all in one day, which is what I'm trying to do. We're gonna run every race once for the bonuses, and then we're gonna use. You want to use like a Team Trials type Uma, like something with a lot of skills, since that's going to give you more points. Somehow got less points on this one though. Alright, we're gonna fight Symboli. Get some TP potions from off of her. Restore. But it's just menu clicking. You have to watch the first time. Which is kind of annoying. Every time you do the very hards, you get more base bonus points. They just has more base points, which is why I get 2k here. And we'll finish up Kiseki. I'm gonna do every single one once, and then I'm gonna like try to get all the stars from a single race before moving on to the next one. The last event was harder because there was mile and medium, so I was swapping between 2 Umas. But because these are all medium tracks and it's all the Satsuki show, I can just run the Yuji Ogre for every single race, which is nice. Like everything's on the Satsuki show. The last one, it was the Tokyo Mile, I think. It was the Tokyo Mile and the... I don't remember what the other race was, but it was some medium race. I think Special Week was on it, which was kind of annoying. Okay, so that's all the first times. Now, I will work with... Oh, let's get all the shards for winning ticket first. Because you can get, randomly you can get like these limited rewards, which is the star fragments. This is the time. Yeah, I want to see how long it takes to finish the event. We need to get to 100k. You finish the event at 100k. Ah, I missed the star. I think last time I did this, I didn't get all the fragments. So we're already at 10k, which is a pretty good start. Let's go ahead and restore. I'm gonna try to save the last one. Yeah, you can just use one CM Ace, which makes it a lot easier than the previous iteration of this. But this is essentially the event. You just You just click through the same menu like this. Actually, I should probably do the 3 stars, like, instead of the 1 star and the 2 star. But this is the entire event. I think like they wanted you to like make the festival bonus through, or the carnival bonus, so you can like to make it more engaging. But this version, this is how you do the event. How many potions I use? Yeah, okay, I started at 300, I believe. Yeah, I mean, I think it's good content. Like, it's kind of annoying, like, you know, because it's just menu clicking, but I think it's like a little different, or a little bit more engaging if you didn't just like insta-win it. It's a lot better than the trainer exam. The trainer exam was actually just a terrible event. Okay, we're 5 minutes in, and I'm 1/5 of the way through. So it looks like we're closing in on 25 minutes for this event. Nice TP potion. How many Kiseki? I have 7 more Kiseki fragments I need to get. There's a daily mission to do one of each race for 1 more potion. The reason why I don't mind doing this all on 1 day is because I'd rather just use my RP on the team trials. Because once you get all like the limited shards, there's kind of no point in doing this event anymore. So after today, I'm just gonna do the one of each to do the missions. But you should need, I think it's 77, I think is the number. So I should be going through like 70 of these potions. But I'll get a lot of it back from the daily missions over the course of the week. Should get like 30 more. Alright, I kind of live it into a bit of time, but you get 5 a day for doing each of the races. So I'll restock through there. It's not like I need more than 300 at a time. I usually don't have issues with the team trial, so these potions kind of just get stocked up. But if you can average 1,000 and 2,000, like, you should be able to do the event without, like, even if you were at 0 of the jellies, you should be able to finish the event. So I think you get 120 attempts if you spent it all on this event. You get 120, and it takes about 80 to clear the event. So you can put 40 into team trials and then 80 into this event, and you should be able to clear it. Alright, where are we at right now for Kiseki? Oh, really need symbolic pieces. I guess 4-starring her would be cool. Where are the splits? What do I even split for? Oh, I guess like every 10k. Yeah, maybe I should have had splits for every 10k. I'll do that for the next racing carnival. I don't know when that is. I have 4 more Kisekis to go through. When is the next racing carnival? Let's see how much time I lose by trying to open up my document. Come on. Okay, 3 more. 3 more Kisekis. Oh. Probably losing a bit of time, only refilling 4 at a time. I don't want to lose the hour on it. Okay, in-game events. Let's see. The next time this runs, Racing Carnival, is in October. around Halloween, we'll have another racing carnival. That was kind of far away. 6 months from now, we'll get another one. The next big event is, I think, another Kiseki Showtime, which Kiseki Showtime is not fun. I think that event kind of sucks. It's annoying because, like, to grind it, you would want to do level 5, but if you do level 5, you might lose a race. I think all I did was I spammed Haru runs, I think. Level 5 Haru runs to finish up the Kiseki event. But we'll probably have that in like a month and a half from now. It's like end of May, start of June, I think, is when Kiseki's event will come out. Or I guess if you consider Gold Chip Week a event, that's our actual next event. You do like the Gold Chip Demon mode or whatever. Okay, we're about halfway through. I have one more Kiseki fragment I need to grab. What's up, Jaka? Yeah. CM is whatever. This is the true Uma Musume content. Okay, we're done with Kiseki's fragments, so let's get Teo's. Am I even halfway done? Wow, I got 3 fragments on that one. Almost halfway done in 11 minutes. Okay, you only have one attempt to attempt a run. I don't know, maybe I'm losing time though. I'm not using frame skips. No, this is no Hachimi, so no frame skipping here. This is pure gameplay. We're not gonna go for 100%. I am not grabbing everything out of the shop. So this would be any percent no glitch. Or actually, Hachimi wouldn't even be considered a glitch. Hachimi is just straight up modifying the files to skip frames. Alright, 12 minutes in. I'm at... How close am I? Come on. 56k. 7 more fragments of Teo. Oh, no. Go with a quick race. This is the double rainbow crystal shard percent. Gotta hit 100k. Okay, we've gone through. Oh! Time loss! I hit race! No! It's over. Oh, I gotta reset the run. I think I need to make a new account. I need to make a new account. Okay, we're at 60k now. 40k more. Make it up? Yeah. Surely somebody else made a mistake. I don't know. I think I'm closing in. I'm gonna be the first run submitted. Oh. It's fine. We'll still be number 1 if I'm the first one to submit the run. Oh, come on. Let me... Time skip? You can skip that animation of Symboli if you just click through it. Okay. I just need to not click race one more time. 5 more Teo shards left. Actually, I wonder how many Teo shards I have. Okay. Come on. I'm trying. Actually, if I had a better horse for this, you would, it would be better, right? Because you get more points. You'd probably, like, be able to shave off 1 or 2 races if you had a better, made horse for it. If I had more skills on this Ogre, I might be able to cut a race off. There's also some RNG, because if you get the extreme race, you'd get more... You get more points for doing the extreme race over the very hard, but it's random if you get the extreme race. You get a guarantee after 2, but you can get it every single time. We're gonna download Hachimi just for this. Yeah. Okay, there's extreme race. We're almost 75% of the way there. No, I just lost some time. Exited the menu. Alright, 1 more Teo fragment, and then I'll probably move back to Tachyon. What okay, there's the last Teo fragment. Alright, let's go get the 10 from Tachyon. What a fun event. Took me 5 minutes to do the start. Alright, I'm getting in the groove of it. Alright, in six months I'll be able to reattempt this. Actually, in 6 months it will just be faster, because I'll just have you'll just have more skills on your Uma, since we'll be in a new scenario. 6 months from now is the end of Grand Life? I don't think we're in Grandmasters yet. By the time the 3rd race in Carnival comes out. Is going 4 RP a strat? Is there a notice when full that slows you down? No, I just do 4 at a time, because if you do all 5, you don't get the natural regen. But I should probably do all 5. I'm probably losing a couple of seconds for only doing 4 at a time. I don't think there's a notification if you use all 5. I'm just trying not to lose the capped energy, you know? Min-maxing it. Okay. Almost there, almost there. I got 12k more to go. I feel like this would be faster on mobile too. I feel like there's some lag connecting to Steam instead of doing this on mobile. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. No! I clicked race! I thought it was asking me to refill TP. That's fine, yeah. Yeah, mobile needs to be a different category. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Oh, I don't have a hotkey to stop the timer. Come on, come on, come on. No, we didn't get an extreme. Oh, we got the extreme rates. Okay. That's an extra 200 points. Huge. You usually get like 2.3k. I got 2.6k there because I got the extreme race. Okay, okay, okay. We can come back from this. We can come back from this. Right, how many more we got? I think I'm at 95k. 98k, 98k. Two more races. Two more races. Okay. Oh no! There's some time loss here. I have to restore. Okay, one more race after this. Come on. Last race, last race. Time once the mission pops up. Time. Oh, how do I stop this? Alright, that's time. Finished it. 20 minutes 39. Little bit of time lost off of trying to stop it. I accidentally clicked 2 races. But that is the event done. Oh, I don't consider this part of it. Let's go shopping. There's the crystal. There's the other crystal. Buy the tickets. Yeah, we missed sub 20. I think we hit sub 20 if I didn't mess up. So you can buy these 3. I had 100k for, you know, about 80k. And then probably buy the alarm clocks next. I'd say alarm clocks are kind of on your, should be on your prio. And it's 7,000 to grab these pieces. So I'll probably grab Teo, because I'm so close to unlocking the original version. I kind of want Goddess statues, but we'll get the rest of it for the rest of the items here on the dailies. Because you have to do this every day, or if you do, you get a free race essentially, because if you do the daily challenge, you'll get it back, your RP back. It's kind of hard to get all 10 of the skin shards, or the alternate version shards. I don't think I got all 10 on the last one when it was Festival Pasta. Let me just use up the rest of this TP. Alright, let me also get rid of this life split. You just do each race, get the shards, finish the limit on it. Then you can work on the other ones. That's the Racing Carnival event, and now there's nothing to do. Fun event. Only 3.2k. Gotta spin all the way to the end to get these alarm clocks. You can get Teo from it? Yeah, you should get really close. I mean, I'm super close, right? I need 7 more stars. I'll probably get that after Suzu. I think I'm gonna run Suzu for the medium track, the Tokyo Mile. I'll do Runaway Suzu, Nishino Flower, and Haru. Will G Teo be decent with Evos? Yeah, she'll be pretty decent. I mean, she just gets 2 mid-race skills. It's pretty good. Tokai Teo. I wouldn't say, I don't know, I've seen a lot of people say like she becomes S tier. I mean, not really. But she gets 2 mid-race skills. It's like a 3-second 0.25 and a 3-second 0.4. Or 4-second, sorry, 0.25. Like, it's just 2 really good mid-race skills. Actually, Tail Step's kind of strong, because you get the lane movement as well. Am I still doing CM12 room matches, or am I... not really, yeah. I think Derby will be fun, but, like, these room matches, Jaka, are just Ogre slop and front slop. Like, it's always front runners and, like, double dom Ogre. I feel like I rarely see somebody... I mean, I don't help, right? I'm contributing to it running an Ogre, but I don't know, it's not fun. Even Magen Ogres. I mean, the reason why it's double dom Ogre is because you need the double doms to beat out a front. I think fronts will always have the highest ceiling. But I don't know if it's competitive enough to like realistically need double doms. But like the reason why the meta shifted to double front ace plus ace or double front dom and then Ogre double dom is because you needed the double doms to catch up to the front runners. I think 2200s are a little bit harder. 2000 meters, like you can kind of get away with murder as a front runner, since it's so the late race is so short that Ogres don't have enough to catch up because they lose so much distance trying to overtake you. Hopefully this parent will be good enough for my Teo. I just wish this person didn't hit 2-star speed, but I feel like I can't ask for more. Like it's agreed to ask for more. You're doing double front dom. I don't know. The meta is just double front dom, Ogre double dom, because you need the extra dominator to catch up to a front runner. I don't think Ogre has enough to beat out like an actual front, because I mean, Ogre's biggest downfall is that you're buying 4 recovery skills. The Racing Carnival, yeah, the Racing Carnival event started. You can access it through the careers, and you click this button, or you can access it through the top menu here. I should probably clear some friends. I'm not gonna switch over to my Maru. Well, mainly because I don't think anyone realistically needs. I don't think anyone needs a mediocre Maru with 5-star Mile in the GP slot. So I'm gonna keep my Brian. Hopefully somebody will eventually make better pace parents. How many potions did I end up using for the speed run? We ended up using -5 here, 60, 58. I used 58 potions. I started at 4, but I started at 300. So yeah, about 58. Why is there no sound? Is there no sound in the inventory? Oh no, the music just wasn't playing. I used 60 though. I think it took 66 attempts. Is the Racing Carnival skill useful? If you cannot beat these Umas, like, if you can't beat this Uma, the Racing Carnival skill gives you more stats. So if you're struggling to beat like this Symboli on the Satsuki show, then the Racing Carnival skill will give you more stats, so you can like train up a specific Uma for it. I mean, I just brute forced through the whole thing in 20 minutes. So as long as you have like an S plus Uma, I'd say, you shouldn't need to train for the Carnival skill, because this skill only works in the Racing Carnival. Put it onto a parent though, like do a parent. Put a parent through it, because you get 100 carats if you end up using it as a parent. You only managed a 24-minute run. Any advice to improve your time? Have skill slop it. You need more skills, because it's based on how many skills you proc, right? So that's why like I was getting 1.3k and 2.6k was because I was just skill slopping. So just try to have more skills. Yeah, it cuts off like a race or two by getting like 100 more points. I forgot I was gonna. Oh, right, I need to remove some friends. Some more friends. Hopefully. Hi. I wish we could bulk remove friends. I don't remember when that became a thing. Was that the 3.5 Annie? Friend. Yeah. 3.5 Annie. We get multi-friend remove. Crazy Carnival to the followers. Hey man, it's content, right? I love removing followers. I'll probably just go down to 4 days. Hey, I was busy working. What do you want? You want to watch? You want to watch Double Dom Ogre? Is that what you want to watch, Jaka? Alright, down to 4 days. I think I have like, yeah, it looks like 100-ish more. Whatever. Somebody's gonna add me in like 5 hours to remove off my friends list. How should you build the Christmas Ogre for Derby? You should run 3 random. You should run 3 random mid race. So, actually 3 random mid race is kind of awkward. But you want Hydrate, preferably Ignite Stam. I don't think anyone's grinding Ignite Stam anymore. Ignite Stam, Hydrate, and then like 1 more random mid race, and then you want 777s as a 4th. But you don't really want to use 777s as your 3rd, because without the speed carryover, it's honestly not that strong. I think you have to gamble on the speed carryover. So let me pull up the Derby. What is it? 2400? It's not Tokyo. Oh no, it is Tokyo. So I would say like, ideally, like you run this, and then you gamble that you can get carryover, and then as insurance you have 777s. But I would 2 mid-race 777s shake it off is what people are doing. I just like, you're not that strong hitting a festival with triple. I don't know, I don't really agree with 777s. That it is a safer option. Like to hit the festival here and then use the second half as top speed. With your redshift. So you can do Hydrate, Corner Recovery, and then 777s is your 3rd. Shake it off, I mean, you might as well buy it, because I guess Redshift's a late race, and then you have to proc 2 more. I don't know. Shake it off seems kind of really cope as a... Like, I think it's, you just don't not buy Shake It Off. You would need to proc Redshift and 2 more mid-race skill or late-race skills in order to trigger Shake It Off. I just don't see how you win off of just this, like Redshift Festival. Like, it just doesn't seem like it's going to be strong enough. Like, I think you have to hit carryover. But it is safer to do a 777s proc. Like, it is safer to go Corner Recovery, Hydrate, 777s, because this is a guaranteed like excel for 78% of your races. It's just like it's just like against like an actual Uma against like an actually built Uma, I don't think a 777s festival is strong enough. But global is jobber, so if you want to play it safe, you can go for a build like this, or you can do you can add 1 more mid-race skill to try to gamble that you get carryover with either Hydrate or Ignite Stam. But those, I guess, are the 2 builds. You should not run U equals MA2. No. Do not run U equals MA2. It's either you run Corner Recovery, Hydrate, 777s. Soft Step can also work as Corner Recovery. Or you bring in, like, 1 of the random mid-race, like Ignite Stam is ideal, though I don't think anyone's looping for that. I don't think anyone's gonna actually try to go for Ignite Stam. Or you bring, what's the other mid-race one? Is the Preferred Position. Preferred Position, and you gamble that you are top 5, and you get the mid-race seal. Preferred Position honestly isn't that bad, because you can still get the 777s proc if you want that instead. Because I assume you want to be top 5 for carryover anyways. But you should not run U equals MA2. U equals MA2, I think, first of all, I think it's really hard to be 3rd to 4th at the start of this corner, and it's also just never carry over. Like, it'll never be carryover, so there's like kind of no point. It's like just shy of carryover off of a U equals MA2. So either you go 3 recoveries with a 777 redshift proc, or like, I mean, I guess it's 0.5 excel, and then you get like 40% miracle afterwards, or you throw in 1 more random mid race and you gamble that you can hit a carryover, which I think the odds are like pretty low. But if you hit a carryover festival, generally you can win, because the last straight is so long, so it's a little bit easier to catch up to the front runners. But this is like the safer option, is to do a 777 redshift proc. The gambler option is to throw in 1 more mid race. I want to know what the most wins from room tests is in your club is so far. It should be a backliner. Derby is like pretty backliner. Like pretty strong for backliner. Is it better to gamble with 3 recoveries? It's kind of up to you. This is the safer option, is to go 777 redshift. I personally think, or if I were to build an Ogre, I would run 1 with preferred position or ignite stam and try to gamble for carryover. But this is like more room matchy, is to go for a really, like, this is like more for like specifically A finals if you match up into like another UG or another SS, like well-built Uma. This technically has a higher ceiling, but this will probably have a higher win rate, because you should be able to win more in round 1 off of like the consistency of 777's excel. I won't say like which one is the correct one. Like, it's kind of just, this is for like lower ceiling like matches. Gambling on carryover is for like higher ceiling matches. So if you think that like this just is weaker, like on paper this is weaker, it's just more consistent then. Because if you hit a mid-race festival, you're definitely not winning. You have to either hit carryover festival to win off of random recoveries or phase 1 recoveries, or you hit 777s and you hope that the opponents you're going up against aren't strong. But that is just the philosophy behind Ogre. Is it worth to inherit Beyond if you only have 25 meters to proc it? Wait, what do you mean? Over. Let me see. Is it worth? I think so. Like, in what scenario? The scenario for Dober, if you don't proc it in these 25 meters, is that you're a late surger or an end closer in 7th place. If you're a late surger or an end closer in 7th place, and you're like, there's nothing else you can proc here, right? Like, if you're in 7th place, like, I don't think you're winning. Even if you, like, you're not going to be in 7th place, go 25 meters, and then end up in 6th place. Because there's nothing you can hit in these 25 meters in 7th place that would, like, change. Unless you're going for, like, what's the skill? Take the chance. Unless you think that your take the chance, or whatever the gold version is, will hit in these 25 meters that pushes you up into 6th place. So you can hit, like, Medro Orion, I guess. Let's pump some iron. Like, I think like you just have to accept that as a late surger or as an end closer, you already lost because you weren't in 6th place at the start of the corner or start of the late race. Because there's nothing you can hit in those first 20. I guess, like, I don't think you're winning off of a super delayed no stopping me that pushes you up after those 25 meters into like a whatever. Like if you missed beyond in those 25 meters, you already lost. If you couldn't have pushed up into 6th or 5th place for beyond, I think you already lost. It's not like Let's Pump Some Iron would have done anything if you were like above 5th place. So I don't know why you wouldn't inherit beyond. I think you just have to accept that you lost because you were in 7th place. Because there's just no way to push up without another Excel, and there's no Excels that works in 7th place. Well, I mean, there is an Excel that works in 7th place. You can hit on your left or take the chance, but I don't think that should be your game plan. Alright, let me remove my Ogre. Put in the other one. Oh, lost the UG. I'm sorry, Dober. You are not running the CM. You are not strong enough. Oops. Let me double check. Is this the right gold chip? Looks like it. My dumb gold chip. Is gold chip coming back like last derby? Gold chip should be fine. I want to say digital does her job better. But I mean, gold chip is like very free to play friendly. But I think like technically, like backliner wise, I think digital is stronger because she can utilize her unique really well on this track. If you're playing double front late for the derby, would you rather have Redshift or Pump as the second Excel? Probably Redshift still. I think beyond Redshift should be what you run on like any backliner. I think I drop Pump Some Iron for this track. People say that Dover is strong, but you know I make her win. I think the issue is that in a lot of these rooms, it's front pace. So it's really hard to push up as a late surger. Like, I'll have a Dober with, you know, that hits her unique plus no stopping me, and like, she just can't move up that far because she has to swing out super wide. I feel like that just makes her lose so much distance. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the bot. I don't really want to do these rooms. I guess there's nothing else to do. I don't really want to do a run. So, let's see how fast everyone is. Oh, maybe I shouldn't run a front runner dominator in this room. Well, actually, this isn't a front runner dominator. But I think like, I think for this track it's just too rough for Dober because there's so much distance you need to cover, and all the frontliners have killer tunes. I guess you have Fast and Furious, but it's a lot harder to catch up to the fronts. Alright, Jaka. What you got? You're running Daiwa. And we have to agree double dom. You should just put your... I still, like... I don't know what's the point of putting Dominator in late Surger. Like, I feel like you should just put it in End Closer. And it's like, you're specifically looking for... like, a Murmur hit. Like, it's a Sharp Gaze hit. But like, if I was running double dom here, like, one of your doms would just not be in position. And if anything, the worse your end closer is, the better, because that's the further back you are. Dominators need to fight for last. Is essentially what I'm saying. You did last forest with Ogre gold ship nature, you're gonna do it with Chris's Ogre and a Dom. I mean, yeah, you can. Okay. Luckily, there is 4 Doms, so my gold ship can hit something, as long as I can overtake a... Oh, I'm not catching up to a... to an Ogre 4. There's no way I can catch up to an Ogre 4. No stopping me. What? What is wrong with my Ogre? Why is she so far back? Okay, 777's proc is pretty good. Looks like I missed a recovery here. Oh no, I missed a hydrate, that's what happened. Oh, really good head on there. Oh, I swung out so wide. Oh my, I swung out so wide. Oh, the T-pulse! Oh, it's not enough. Yeah, I don't know what happened to your Daiwa. That's so annoying. I swung out so wide because I lost the mid-race battle. I don't even think you have more mid-race than me. Oh, I lost to a second Dom. Right, you're running double Dom. I forgot. But I don't know how I lost mid-race to you. You don't have killer tunes, right? Yeah. I mean, I obviously lose late race speed. I guess you just have more wit than me. I don't even know if I procced killer tunes. But I lost there because it's double Dom. Do I even have hesitant pace? Oh, I do. Yeah, I just lost the double Dom. Yeah, I don't know, your Daiwa just exploded mid-race. You just like fail every wit check? Yeah, I just lost mid-race to this Ogre. But like, I don't think 140 wit is that much on the mid-race roll. And like, I have killer tunes. You just have way more late race than me. I just lost mid-race to you. You went no stopping me speed star. I went more mid-race with killer tunes. Okay, I think... I also have ramp up. Yeah, I have ramp up tail held high. And I still lost mid-race to you. Whatever. Whatever, I lost because you ran double Dom. You ran double Dom and I ran a stupid gold ship. Whatever. Oh, this gold ship's gonna be the end of me. I'm gonna, if I lose by a neck because I'm running gold ship over a second Dom. You missed 3 wit checks on your skills? Oh man. But it's like, I'm like testing gold ship and I'll lose by like a neck or a head because I'm running 1 Dom versus their 2 Dom. Like... Whatever. Whatever. The average gold ship, like, I'm pretty sure I can beat even with, only 1 Dom. Yeah, Groundworks Stand is really good because in the scenario that there's no fronts, you promote, which is almost an instant win even if you miss Festival. And then in the scenario where there's really strong fronts, Groundworks Stand pushes you up to like catch up to the front runners. The only reason you will lose with Groundworks Stand is because there is a front runner in your lobby that is so weak that you pace down and lose like 3 lengths because you ran Groundworks Stand. I mean, I think you're in this fine, Jaka. But yeah. Unfortunately, your Daiwa just like your Daiwa got really really shy on stream and just kind of exploded. Oh! Wait, did I hit Killer Tunes? Oh, I got overtaken with no skill proc? That's so annoying. Dude, my gold chip literally cannot catch up. This is so sad. My gold chip is locked behind with this other ogre back here. Oh, I'm blocking this other ogre. I just completely blocked your ogre. That is so funny. Alright, T-Pulse! Come on, T-Pulse! Get in there, T-Pulse! Oh wow, I barely won. Get T-Pulsed. But he also got, he got dominated as well. There's a lot of friends this lobby. Yeah, I am cringe. I ran a Dominator. I feel like your S Maru was better. I think I've seen your S Maru before. Wait, which one has a higher win rate? Your S Maru or your Bourbon? Wait, what's your trigger for S Maru? Corner recovery, right? Or Cacao? Is Maru just washed? S Maru might be slightly. I feel like your Maru is better. I feel like Maru has a higher potential, right? Taking the lead, you have groundworks. Maybe it's just this room, it looked bad. I feel like Maru just has such a high potential because her aptitudes are so good for Mant. I guess Bourbons aren't that bad. Yeah, maybe it was just a bad run. I completely blocked your Ogre. Your Ogre hit Festival but couldn't move because it was stuck behind your Maru, and then I was on your left with Ogre. Okay, your Ogre, your Maru did late start. Yeah, I think your Maru is better than your Bourbon. Or at least your Maru looks super strong. I don't know. I'm a big S Maru shiller. I think she's really good with her kit. But I mean, Escape Artist is kind of hard to beat. Bourbons will eventually get better. Like, people are these Bourbons are eventually gonna get their stupid hint books. These Bourbons will get their stupid hint books and they'll get all their skills dropped. Alright, what you got? Umastan. This is a pretty good double. Yeah, this is a pretty good double Dom Ogre. I think like the skill list that you need to chase for on a double Dom Ogre is like it's like almost needed that you run Corner Recovery Umastan. I feel like if you don't have those two, your double Dom Ogre is way too weak. Are you running a Runaway for your Runaway Seiyun? Interesting. Gold Ship needs these Dominators. I cannot catch up to an Ogre with Gold Ship. Maybe I need a Daring Strike. I feel like late race Gold Ship is the move though. I feel like Daring Strike just doesn't do enough. Like, I need a strong Gold Ship, not a... Or like a high roll Gold Ship, not a good like average Gold Ship. You tested Runaways and you think it helps Ogres more than fronts? Yeah, I would assume so. I don't know if you can't engineer like Runaway to die correctly, right? I feel like no matter what, it'll block a little bit on accident. Is Bourbon worth using your hint books versus holding for Valentine's Venus Fusion, since every good card seems to be Bourbon? You can get away without running. I think you can still use Bourbon. Like, League of Heroes, like, people still use Bourbon. Well, not anymore. But like the first two League of Heroes, like Bourbon was still somewhat popular. Like it sucks not having unshakable stance, but Like, you can still you can still reserve him. Can I block angling here? No. I was so close to blocking your angling. Oh wait, gold chip! Come on, gold chip! Come on, gold chip! Push up! Yeah, there's no shot up. She's winning. Wow, I got Giga Gap by this other OG. What? Oh, right, you're running double dom. Ah! It's double dom Ogre again. I was like, why am I getting gapped by the other Ogre? I was the first one there. Right, you're running double dom. I mean, you have 120 more speed than me. But I had better mid race, so I beat you to positioning. It's just I got sniped by a second Dominator. I mean, the white swing sucked, but I still beat it by positioning. It's just the second Dom. Do I drop gold chip at the finals for a Dominator? There's no way, right? I just need to build a better gold chip. That's crazy. That was moving past, no stopping me. And I still lost by 4 lengths. I almost beat the Saiyans guy. If that's anything. But that was like an instant beyond and no stopping me. It's just like the late race isn't long enough. I can't run down the pace chasers. Yeah. I don't know why my Ogre keeps swinging so wide. I think all the races here, my Ogre has been in super far. Alright, one more because I'm kind of tired of. This will be the last one. I don't really want to watch 4 Ogres. It's depressing watching my gold chip lose, and then me losing because I didn't run a second Dominator. Alright, what do you have here? Corner recovery. No Grand Works, no Uma stand. Double Dom. And then Dover Ogre. One of these Ogres are promoting. It might be this one, the one with the Uma stand. Let's see. What number is this? The Uma stand Ogre? 6. No fronts. Oh, you failed to proc Uma stand. I promoted. Did you? I don't think I saw a velocity up from Uma stand. I also just had the inner railing, which gave me the promote. I did mess up. I should be running a front dom. I don't think I'm gonna run. I'm not gonna run the Dominator as I'm closer in the actual CM. I'll run it as front runner. My Ogre has no soft step, so I don't think we're gonna see a unique. I don't think we're gonna see a unique out of my Ogre. Look at such a disgusting pace down. You actually just like lose all of your mid race against a pace promoter. Oh, I'm gonna overtake this late surger Dominator. Oh, I'm in 4th place. Oh no. 4th place, no. 4th place, no festival. Yeah, it's cooked. I got a festival. I think this is you, MA2. Yeah. Alright. Dominator should win here. Or the Dominator Ogres. Oh, almost beat out the other one. A gold chip pushed up too far and I lost beyond. Alright, that's gonna be our last one. Is it the double dom? Yeah, it's the double dom. Though 1 and 1/4 lengths, I think if you didn't have your second Dominator, I think you still beat me. Even though I didn't proc festival. You luckily got out of pace down a little bit early. And you also have Inkling. No, you really need a pace promote. That's Ogre, because you can't just lose to a festival-less Ogre. Just because a pace promote is such a debuff on you. The more mid-race you have as a pace chaser, the worst a pace promote is. Like, if you don't get pace promoted. Because you just lose half your skills. Who are the biggest winners once skill evos come out? Teo is definitely one of them. Teo's a big winner. Teo gets 2 mid-race skills. Right now both her skills are useless. The Teo gets pretty strong. Tosin Jordan gets pretty strong. Tosin Jordan gets to become a pace chaser, essentially, when Late Surger sucks. And then she'll get a free recovery skill. She just has to swap between pace and late, or whatever position is stronger. Is it enough to push him into meta? Only Teo. I'd say Teo is the only one that generally I saw play once Evos came out. Summer Special Wake, not really. She doesn't get that much stronger. I mean, the numbers are really good, but both of them turn into 4 seconds. It's just like you're a Late Surger on medium tracks. It's just Late Surger on medium tracks isn't that great, especially since you have a. It's just mainly you're a Late Surger on medium tracks. I mean, but I think you can run Special Wake. But I wouldn't say, like, more so, like, Special Wake is just, she can. Actually, I want PGM. She can run now, but I wouldn't say she becomes meta. It's just like, you're still a Late Surger on medium tracks. I guess maybe on the Derby, right? You can Beyond and Redshift. What about Vega? Not really. Vega's kit really sucks. Like Serenity. I mean, Serenity kind of gets buffed. That you get like the no stopping me version of it, where someone just needs to be in front near you instead of being blocked. But Storm and Stress, like, it's just not good. I think it gets turned to Last Spurt. Yeah, this is Last Spurt. So, like, it's late race skill, but you realistically want more mid race as a. Like, in your kit. You want mid race in your kit, not late race as an end closer for long tracks. You don't really want. I mean, 3 second .45 is good. It's like half of a unique. But the main reason why I say she's not a big winner is because, you know, by the time you get those Evas, Mr. CB's out. And like Mr. CB has a current speed on the third corner. And actually, she gets current speed and encroaching shadow. Her Evo sucks. This Evo does not exist. Some of these Evos will not come out. This one was like a 5th anniversary Evo. Like, this one recently got put into the game. And her encroaching shadow. The encroaching shadow Evos are really bad. Narita Taishin also gets the field of view version of this. But Soaring Stride is very strong because it's not on any card, and it is current speed increase on the third corner, which for like the Kikua show is, or even the tennis show spring, the third corner is like while you're still accelerating, which means that this is an acceleration skill. I think for the Derby as well, you can kind of use it as carryover. No. You would have to hit it in the later half of the third corner to get carryover. What was the idea behind FOV increase? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure also, like, the FOV increase, because vision is in a cone, you can't see as far in front of you, but you can see more to the sides. But I have no idea what field of vision does in this game. because they stopped making field of vision stuff. If you look at every skill currently in the game, like the last thing that was added for field of vision was the Sweep Tosho card, I think. Yeah, Sweep Tosho was the last card that got field of vision. Like I guess this card's not in the game yet, but like they just stopped printing the field of vision stuff. So I don't think they've ever had a plan for it. Like after the first anniversary, they just never touched field of vision except for these evos. I guess this is the last time they did field of vision stuff is when they evoed and added it. Yeah, like I think they know, like they put it in the game, and I just feel like they just like, oh, this mechanic kind of sucks and we don't want to expand on it. What about Palmer's increases? She has playtimes over and Vanguard Spirit, right? I think the Vanguard Spirit one is good. This one's not that strong. 1 second increase isn't that good. Oh, they're both just 1 second increases. They're not that great. I mean, they're good, but realistically, you only run Palmer on the Arima Keenan. I think I've only seen Palmer as a runaway for the Arima Keenan. And mainly because you're not winning the Kikua show or the Tenno show spring as a runaway. Those two long tracks, like, you kind of just need to be Kitasen or Ballroom Saiyan Sky. But for the Arima Keenan, like, Nejiro Palmer is good. It's the shortest long track, so you know it's the least that you can tank as a runaway. Where like it's the longest long track that you can do as a runaway, and you have to because one of your evos is on long. So in Grand Live, we have the Arima Keenan. Actually, I don't know if she's that strong. I don't think I had her for this one. Because I still think Kitasen Black is stronger. But you can do Runaway for the Grand Live Arima Keenan. How far have I done this? Oh, looks like I've done the first 4. Yeah. I mean, like, just like the later your release is, the better your Evo is. That's just really bad power creep. Like, Bourbon's is so bad. What did she get? Stam recovery on Escape Artist and 50 more stats. It just like isn't ideal. It's kind of like another reason why I guess Ina's Fusion has the same thing. It's just not too strong. Ina's Fusion is like the last all-rounder runaway, or sorry, front runner. There's too many, like all front runners now are like super special, or actually just all runners in general are super specialized. Aishin Flash Speed is a must, or is it just an SCM? The highlighted cards I'd say are musts. Like I think you have to run Light Hello. For the Arima Keenan, you have to run Lose Yourself, and then I'd say these two are like must cards. I just have Aishin Flash here, or actually like Daring Strike Frank Clutch is a must. As like possible cards that you can run. It's, like the ones here, like if they're not highlighted, it's kind of hard to see the pink highlight. Maybe I'll do like a different way. Like these are just like options you can choose, right? Like I think Mile Baven is strong if you can get Taiki Shuttle on a mile. I think that's it. Like even Lightning Speed I don't think is a must for Enclosure builds. But like these are just like options. Yeah, there's like a slight highlight. I need to like reformat it, I think. Because it's kind of hard to tell the highlight. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's just nice to have Aishin Flash. Is Summer Suzu the one that gets acceleration off of concentration? No, wait, not Summer Suzu. Regular Suzu. Suzu. Do you... Yeah, she's the one that gets acceleration. This Suzu gets medium groundworks with I don't remember what the skill was called. Further than anyone. Yeah. Medium groundworks. But this one, I think I want to say it's 2200s. Like this Suzu is for 2200s. I think it's the Takarazuka Kinan. This Suzu was built for it. But why was it for the 2200s? 2200. Oh. Oh, it's her second Evo, that's why. Never mind, that makes sense. Was it 4-second, 0.45? It's kind of crazy. Yeah, this one was built for the Takarazuka Kinan as a runaway. I think this Suzu also has a costume event. Where is it? Yeah, this Suzu has a costume event with Groundworks. Which is kind of stupid. You have to choose, I think, the Guts option here, and then the Power option here. And you can get Groundworks. She's built for the... Yeah, not this one. The... Unrestrained is for the Tenno Shell Autumn, but this one is specifically for the Takarazuka Kinan. I don't remember when she gets this version. Where is it? Evo skills. Suzuka. Ooh, that's kind of late. After the 4th anniversary? Yeah, after the 4th anniversary, she got the Takarazuka Kinan Evo. I'm trying to think who else has good Evos. I guess Aishin Flash, Symboli, Rudolph. They have decent Evos. They get the better version of Dominator, the current speed version. Or wait. Okay, I didn't know there was 3 versions, I guess. I didn't realize Aishin Flash got... Oh wait, no, yeah, Aishin Flash gets 1 more second, but less current speed, which I feel like isn't good, because most of the time you would want a higher current speed, because you want to use this as acceleration. Which, how does the math check out? 0.35 times 4 is 1.4. 0.45 times... You get 0.05 for a drastically weaker... well, not drastically weaker, but a weaker acceleration version. That's kind of bad. But definitely these two, getting a skill that they can actually use to win is a lot better. I think who else has good Evos before Evos come out. Because once we get to Umas that release during Evos, then there's kind of no point. I guess Muteki gets pretty good Evos. Well, actually, at least they let her run. There's a double duration on its on, and this one kind of sucks still. But the double duration onto its on is really good. Muteki is just barely a tier, I feel like most of the time she's like B tier. She's so close to being runnable. Yeah, I don't think anyone else really has that great of Evos. They were kind of very tame with how they gave out Evos. I would say like once they released like maybe Jungle Pocket, or it might have started with Gentle Donna. Where like they really pumped up how strong Evos can be. Yeah, this one's still super specialized. Yeah, it's probably around Gentle. That's when they really pumped up how strong how strong Evos became. Do they really close the gap to Christmas Ogre then if they're kind of meh? Only some Umas. Only some Umas. But Teo was runnable. Let's see. Like I said Teo was runnable, I don't think anyone ran Teo here in JP. Because Neo Universe was just better. But I think like top 100 had like a couple of Teos. I'll probably add up. I think I found an old video that had the top 100 for JP. I mean, the frontrunner Evos are better than the Ogre Evos. So, but yeah, I don't think Teo is going to be, you know, the new S tier Uma just because she's runnable now with her new stuff. Oh, when did Evos come out? Grandmasters? I mean, yeah, you don't really like Ogre is still going to be ran on tracks. I think it's less of Evos and more so like the first time you will see. I mean, you can kind of say this closed the gap, right? Like this kit is just stronger than Ogre. So I think it's just more so that Kitas and Black New Year's is just stronger than Christmas Ogre on the first medium track that will have Evos out. But like the rest, like it's still gonna be pretty, like you're still gonna see Christmas Ogres. Like she's still low S tier. And you definitely won't see it on the Derby. She's not consistent enough. You'll kind of see her on this mile, I guess. But I think Ricky's... Actually, Ricky's Evos aren't that good, because both her greens are pretty mediocre. I think she gets an extra second on her mid-race, and then an extra 20 speed. But, like, I think, like, the people say that it's just, like, more so that, like, Ogre just kind of died. Because they didn't really run tracks for Ogre anymore once Evos came out. There's one 2,000 meter. Yeah. There was one track that Ogre can run. During Grandmaster Solar Arc. So I think like that's why a lot of people say Ogre died after Grand Live, was because the first track of Grandmasters was like her only good track. She really wants 2,000 to 2,200 meter tracks. Also, you wouldn't run Ogre on a League of Heroes. She's not consistent enough for League of Heroes. So, like, there's only one track in six PvP events where you could run Ogre, which is why she dies after Grand Live. Is because you want to run her for those 2,000 to 2,200s, which we have a lot in Mant in Grand Live. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 tracks. In Mant Grand Live, we have 1 track here. And it's a lot easier to run Ogre on the Derby, when nobody can really run that well. Yes, Ogre is a specialist, is a 2,000 meter to 2,200 meter specialist. Like, she's going to be seen a lot in the Derby, but like, she's not that strong. She was seen a lot in the Arima Kinen. She wasn't that strong though. Like, there was stronger options for the Arima Kinen. Well, I brought her to the to the 2,000 meter track, but you didn't see much Christmas Ogre when she released because you only had 1 day to build it. So she only had. She's gonna have 2 tracks, or 2 tracks in Man and 2 tracks in Grand Live, where she's gonna be very oppressive. And then the first track of Grandmasters, I think she's gonna lose to Kitas and Black New Year's. I still believe that Kitas and Black New Year's is stronger than Ogre Cap. Our front leader is gonna pull for the Palmer taking the lead card, or is just Wales? I would not pull for it. It's very medium specialist. It's just a really strong training card. I would say try to borrow it for medium tracks if you need stam. Because like it's pretty comparable to Super Creek. It just doesn't give a recovery. But I would not pull for it, even if you are a front player. She doesn't have that much longevity. But if you need a stam card, you can run Meggio Palmer if you don't need Swinging Maestro. Because she's a little bit weaker in terms of training. Or actually, barely. Which has more specialty prio. I guess she has no race bonus, we don't really care about that. There's more specialty prio, 5% more training effectiveness, and 2.5 less friendship. I think she's like -1, -2 because of the stamp bonus here. But she's a pretty strong card. You can't really take the 20% training effectiveness because that's her unique effect, and her unique effect you need to have energy. So generally she'll have like between 12% to 18%, and that's just somehow max energy for the full 20%. But I do have it here because I hate this card. Mihono Bourbon Wit, like with the welfare card, does not exist. I think anytime you can drop this card, you would want to. And generally, the longer the track, the less taking the lead matters, and the more you can get away with just early lead groundworks. Because the longer the track, the longer your mid-race lasts, which means that mid-race will matter more than your early game. I don't know for the Derby if you can drop Mihono Bourbon. I don't play fronts enough for it. I know for the Arima Kinen, a lot of people try to drop taking the lead. Well, until it comes onto Meggio Palmer. But I don't remember. Like for this dirt track, I don't remember if people. Well, not this dirt track. Well, I guess there is no track that comes up anytime soon. That's longer than the Derby. I don't know if you need taking the lead on the Derby. I feel like a second actual wit card is better than the 0.2 early Excel. But don't quote me on that. I don't play fronts enough to actually give you the answer. But generally, the longer the track, the less your early game Excels matter. Like, the less concentration matters. And the more your mid-race matters. It's like why on sprints, concentration is actually really good. Because it's all about early game for sprints. And the longer you go, the more your mid-race matters to take advantage of the extra duration of skills. I just don't know if that tracks for the Derby because I don't play friends. Yeah, the races depend on the first corner. The closer it is and the sharper the turn, the more early race matters. That could play a part, yeah. But generally, like, the shorter the race, like, the earlier the corner is. I guess not for the Tokyo tracks. Or no, the Hanjin tracks. I think the Hanjin tracks have a really, really long early straight. Ice Kokyo isn't that straight for the derby. I don't really want to do a run on stream. I don't think yeah, I mean, I guess if I find, is there good? Here, let me do a little shopping. Do people have parents? Will somebody have a 2-star medium legacy with a 5-star mile? Or is this too greedy? Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, this one's not that bad. It's pretty bad. No Nimble Nav and no. Yeah. There is kind of just no parents, huh? No Nimble kind of sucks. I don't think No Stopping Me is that strong for the derby. I feel like you can get away with Redshift. Yeah, there's so many front parents out and about. You have an opera up. I kinda need Stam is the issue. Not really. I think I need Stam Sparks. Why does this have 3-star groundworks on it? How greedy is it if I search for 6-star Stam? What does that drop into? Orion. Actually, this Ogre doesn't look that bad. Right-handed corner adept, nimble nav. No, I think I do need Stam. Can you post your code? Oh, I'll see if it's better than this Ogre. I kinda wanna try to do a Teo run right now. Let me see, who can I remove? What do you have? Nah, it looks useless. Yeah, because if it's better than this Ogre, I will... Nope, what am I doing? I will run it. This is 7 Stam. 3-star medium. Has 1 nimble nav. Ah, right. Actually, wait, no, I can't use right. It's a left-handed track. It's Tokyo. This Ogre has more white, so I'll just use this Ogre. That is not what I meant to do. I meant to follow. Alright, I'll use this Ogre then. Let me try one Teo run before I end stream. Teo Derby. Yeah, well, I don't think I can greed for left-handed, unfortunately. Let me try Teo run. Where's she at? Okay, run this, and go to guests. I think I also kind of want that 3-star medium. Because I'm banking off of hitting it off of these main parents. I'm running so much mile, man. Okay. Oh wait, I can't remove. Okay, let me think when I'm running. I have... Sorry. 57 Stam. Do I need Super Creek? I feel like I'm gonna try to get away with Pasa. Is this my deck? What's Teo's growth rate? Is it Stam, Power, Wits? I switch up Teo's growth rates. Oh, Speed, Stam, Guts. I think I was looking at McQueen. What would be my perfect Teo? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what it would be. I don't know if this deck can hit 900 Stam. I think I'm supposed to drop a wit card or something. 10, 20, 30, 40. How much? Wait, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55 race bonus? Yeah, because I think I'm gonna hit like 800 here. But I'd like to hit 900 with a gold, I think. So I don't know if I can greed for race plan, or not race planner, killer tunes. I want to say as a pace chaser, I want 900. Trying to think what other cards I could run. Like, I feel like I should just run Super Creek at this point and get the guts. And then just drop. Double power? Yeah, maybe. Drop a wit card and double power. Like, I dropped this for the Shino Flower. And maybe this is enough. Because this brings me up to 60 race bonus. Yeah, I think I just drop a bit of wit to run double power. Though this has stamp bonus. Okay, actually. Wait, I think I'm supposed to do it this way. I think I need the stamp bonus off of Marvelous. And the initial stamp. And then we run. Okay, I think this makes more sense. Team Serious. Yeah, I don't think. I think this is the deck, and maybe. Well, we'll see how much we get. We'll see how much power or stand we get. I think this makes more sense. I think I try to like run Rico over Team Serious. Team Serious just gives us speed. That's not really ideal. But maybe the stam bonus and the we just got the skill points. The stam bonus from Marvelous is enough. I don't think I need Team Serious. I'll do one bar and then I think I'm gonna do 2 gold chip runs off stream because it's getting a little long. But I think ideally I want my stats to be 1200, 900, like 1600, 1000. It's gonna be. I would like more guts, but I just don't think I can bring a guts card to this. I think like a late surger or a late surger or an end closer can probably do a guts build better. Or actually anything but a pace chaser can probably do a guts build better. It's just too hard to increase guts and have enough stam as a pace. No, I guess unless you're Okuri. if you're Christmas Ogre, you'll definitely have enough recovery to do a Guts build. I also don't think I can get a Guts build together, even if I put in... Oh, there's Nimble Nav, wow. Didn't even need the sparks. Wow, a lot of Teo's events give skill points. Hmm, 200 speed going into junior year is a little sketchy. Would I pull on CB Wit as a pace main? If I had Kita, Fine, Fuku, Creek, Maximum Broken. You're worried about getting Grand Live with just Fine Motion, Maximum Broken, and a Wit SR? The thing is, like, there isn't that many Wit cards, or SSR Wit cards that are stronger than, like, Marvelous Sunday or Tachyon SR. Like, you would have to max limit break Mr. CB Wit in order to like outperform Tachyon or Marvelous Sunday. Like this. Like if you want it, like a limit break 1 CB, I don't think outperforms Marvelous or Tachyon. Well, you probably won't run Tachyon, but I don't think a limit break 1 Mr. CB outperforms Tachyon Wit, or Marvelous Sunday Wit. So like, you would have to max limit break Mr. CB to outperform her. I just don't think you should be pulling 400 and 400. Mr. CB max limit broken is stronger than an SR. It's just like limit break 1 would not be. So if your like only use case for Mr. CB is to be a stat stick for a pace chaser, like there is no point because you can just run Marvelous Sunday, and like it does suck, but like there's just no strength to running a limit break 1 Mr. CB on a pace chaser. Oops, that's the wrong one. Am I supposed to do the triple TR route? Well, no, I'm building Stam. I should be able to do the triple crown route. Yeah, Grand Live, I mean, there's not really much. Like, you can max limit break Mr. CB. You can get Tannhauser, I guess, would be better. But it's like, you're not that much weaker running Marvelous Sunday Wit over, like, somebody who's running Tokai Teo. You are weaker than somebody running, like, a max limit break Mr. CB, or a max limit break Tannhauser, because those two are better. But if you have just no use case outside of the stat stick, you have to max limit break your SSR. I might buy Nimble Nav. No, I have so many sparks in my legacy though for Nimble Nav. I don't want to. I don't want to buy it early. But these miles are so scary us without a skill. I mean, your bar slot should be open, right? If you're pulling on Tachyon. Like, you're running... I guess it'd be like, are you borrowing a speed or a wit card? Which is kind of awkward. I'm trying to think if I should just buy this Nimble Nav now. Whatever, we'll try to high roll. If I lose... it sucks. I mean, you can run, you know, Kita, Fuku, Tachyon, and then borrow an SSR Wit. Oh my... How do I lose to Grass Wonder? I'm not clocking this thing. Whatever. I just need to see how much stam I can get. I'm not collecting this. This is gonna be a test. This is mainly a test run to see how much stam I can get with this deck. Off of how much stam sparks do I have? 9? I get 57 stam. Okay, it's not 9. It's like 8 stars of stam. I can't really fail that with training, so I have the rest here. I'll take my skill points. I think a general rule of thumb is that a skill point is worth, or 2 skill points is worth 1 stat point. Well, unless you don't have skills to spend the SP on, then it's kind of useless. Power slots are open except for the arena. Yeah, I mean, should be fine. Like, there's not much to borrow. Like, Hanshin, you can borrow Haikyuu Shuttle from Mile Maven. Scorpio, you can borrow Ogre Cap for a steady advance. I think you're fine. As long as you have your borrow slot open, generally you'll be fine. It's just awkward when you don't have the borrow slot and you don't have like the flexibility to borrow the specialist cards. Where are my cards at? Why is Tachyon at why is Tachyon at 40 bond? Thanks. You saw some people trying to max limit break CB and you don't really get it. I mean, max limit break CB wit is like similar level to fine motion. It's like a little bit weaker than fine motion. So you can use it as a stat stick. Like it's not a bad card. It's like pretty equal to fine motion max limit broken. And like if you have the carrots, or yeah, like if you have the carrots for it to grab the SSR wit, it's fine. You max limit break Mr. CB and you have a Grand Live. You have something that lasts one scenario. If you play end closers, that lasts longer. What's the plan for Grand Live? You're only with SSR is fine motion. Borrow. What do you mean? Like, I know I only have 250 speed. We're playing this. I know you only have 250 speed, but like, you have an actual ult. It's Mile A. Like, I don't know, when you're playing a pace chaser with like an actual unique, I feel like you shouldn't be losing these, even on 250. Not getting any ankles. Yeah, I think I just got unrestrained by Bourbon. Alright, we're on a 60% base bonus deck, so buying these hammers is kind of worth it. Does Cheerleader Halo still use the pair in Japan? Not really. Nobody's really playing. Miles are very, very, very pace prominent, and you'll run like the late surgery you'll run on a mile is Grand Grant. Shoot. Someone made fun of the way I said her name, and now I don't remember how to pronounce it. Gran Allegria? Oh, I don't remember how to pronounce her name. But she doesn't need King Halo Cheerleader. She shouldn't parent. Yeah, King Halo Cheerleader shouldn't be her parent. So for Allegria, like, there's like the only late surger you play on Miles. It's like very, very, very pace heavy. Maybe if backliners got super strong, we might see more of it, but a lot of good backliners come with their own version of Excel. I guess it's used if like you're playing a backliner on a sprint or a mile and they don't have Excel. But like as we get further along and we like go into Umas that are like very specialized for like sprint miles, they'll have acceleration in their kit, and King Halo Cheerleader isn't that strong of an acceleration parent where you would do it. You would run it over like, you know, owning your own lightning speed. So like the two that come up that would use it is Allegria and Durandal, and they both kind of don't need it because they kind of have it in their kit already. Or like they have enough acceleration in their kit. So I wouldn't say that they're used that often. It's just because like Pace Chaser is just too strong in those mile tracks. Or those I guess sprint tracks as well. They're just too strong, so like if you're not Allegra or Durandal, you can't really perform. And if you are those two, you don't really want to be a cheerleader. It's just the case of like that the style is just not strong enough. Am I supposed to grab stamp guts here? I have no idea like what's on pace for a stam. Is luckily Lilac any good? Well, there hasn't been like a CM where you could use her in. You saw in the doc that was still getting mentioned in Grandmasters. Oh, like my meta relevancy? I mean, yeah, it's still used then. But it doesn't get released until Orfefe releases. Like the 4th anniversary is when Allegria releases and Durandal releases. Actually, Durandal releases a little bit sooner. So like, it probably just got phased out around the 4th anniversary. But I would say like it was still used like for a while. It's just like you asked if it was still being used now, and I don't think it's being used anymore. But in Grandmasters, it was used. I think we're just looking at two. Like, it's just 2 different time frames. But luckily, Lilac. Going back to her, she's not that. Her kit doesn't look that strong. Mainly because like the distance that she wants to run in is like where Almond Eye exists, and like I think just in general, Almond Eye is like the medium track pace chaser, and Taiki Shuttle is the mile pace chaser. Whatever, you're not getting a clock. I don't know why this Teo's losing. I mean, I think she has to run this pace. You have to be top 5. I don't think you can be top 5 during the mid race as a late surger. I think it's too gamble-y. But it's like her, like the scenario run Lilac in has to be turf, and it's either a mile or a medium track, and there's just better pace chasers than her. So like at most I can see her like B tier. Okay, let me top 3 at least. That Bourbon has not trained for 6 whole turns, and I lost to it. Wait, is Teo's ult not that consistent? I thought it was more consistent in career. Oh, these were terrible sparks. What'd I get? Redshift, pace straight. Why do I have a right-handed spark from Ogre? That was kind of really bad. I thought it was more consistent in well, that's when I was doing parent runs with her, like, she felt pretty strong, like, pretty well. Or she was doing really well in parent runs. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm just personally surprised that I'm losing this match. It's like 360 speed is not that low. Like, I might be like 20 speed under. Like, maybe you want to be 400 after Inspo. Like, I feel like my speed is fine. I don't know why I'm losing so many of these. That's both the mediums. That's kind of crazy. I guess in parent runs I am buying skills. Yeah, I think I have the rest here. Man, Tachyon. I don't think I can get Tachyon up. Wait, why is she so low? Oh wait, no, I do have enough energy. Yeah, never mind. I didn't realize I bought a KLGs. Okay, never mind, we are training this turn. I need to get Tachyon up. I think during summers I'll try not to do speed trainings. I'll try to do speed trainings out of summer, since our training facility's been leveled up. I don't think I can buy any skills. I have to greed. Like, I feel like my stats should be good enough to greed the skills. I might make medium straights, because it's only 80, and it prunes it. I guess also pace straights. I'll buy these two just because it prunes. That way I don't feel as bad if I hit a fast learner, because I only lost like 16 SP. But +4 hint is... or not +4 hint, but only spending 80 for the first circle isn't that bad. What is this? Fast-paced? Okay, ideally I want to do a wit click here with a good luck charm. I didn't get another 60%, so I'm gonna save a little bit of shop coins. Okay, well, looks like I'm not doing a wit click. I think I'm gonna good luck charm this, and we're gonna do this race on 0 energy. If we fail, I think it's a 20% chance for a mood down. If that happens, I'm gonna be a little sad. But I'd rather not use like 20 energy here. And I'm gonna gamble on the 20% chance. Or the 80% chance that I don't get a mood down here. Since we miss medium S, like we're not on a good pace. So we need a high roll a little bit. There's another 60%, so it's good that I saved my coins. Okay, we didn't get hit by the 20%, luckily. I will just save the rest. I'll probably buy the power ankle here. Wow, all these trainings suck. I think I can do the wit click here. I don't have a... Yeah, I don't have a... I don't have a whistle. I guess I just take the wit click. Okay. No power training. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I think if it's a Pasa Rainbow, I think I can take the power training. What's the anime Teo build for the derby? We are going to be running Redshift, Nimble Nav as our excels. It is cooked. This is like one of the worst. This is such a bad summer. I'm taking a TE stam training. And I got nothing. Another stam training. Okay, well, it's my bad for not getting Fuku up, I guess. Wow, this is... That was such... I did one rainbow single fine motion wit click. And a single rainbow Kita-sen click. I think I have to give up wit for more speed. So we might end up at like 800 wit. Wow. Okay, I guess we just do the all-comers. Actually, let's do this medium track. No whistles. Two rainbowless trainings during summer. Take 30 SP here. We're actually gonna... I can afford this. Oh, they're bad. She would have been slimed after that first inspo. Yeah, probably, with all the early miles that she lost. Okay, at least we won the Fuku. I mean, like, the main issue is my wit. My wit is so behind. Like, these three stats look fine, but my wit is like 80 stats behind. Because I need to train speed. What do you mean? What do you mean I just got unruffled? What? Oh my... I should have stopped too late. Oh, What do you mean I'm getting unruffled by a 250 stam Tannhauser? And I got a late surger skill. Oh my. That's crazy. I feel like 550 win is enough to run on pace. I just got double unruffled. Do I have enough energy? Oh, I do not. Wow. There's a lot of things I want to buy. Okay, I'm gonna check a 20 here. I think zero energy on the third race is really scary. I don't like how the voice line plays like after the race starts. I think that's like this. I wish it cut off when like it entered the race. Okay, only a mid down, nice. Well, most likely resting here. Oh, this is a really good training. I kind of don't want to rest. I kind of want to do this speed training to try to get the last bit of Tachyon. Yeah, it should be fine. Resting doesn't really do anything there. Oops, Arima Keenan. I want to use a hammer here. Okay. Dude, I'm still baffled I lost twice at the Kikwa show. On 550 stam. I think the issue here is my Teo is going to be a little stupid. Yeah, maybe I should just bought Race Planner. Or not Race Planner, but a white Race Planner, or whatever the soft step is. Alright, cool. Thank you, Teo. I love being on normal mode here. Okay, what did I enter with? 708, 600, 550, 550. It's not that bad. A little overspent. A little too much speed. But I think that's just like all my random stats keep going into speed. Okay, get some energy. Oh my. I have no way of clearing this. And still one off. Oh my. It's fine. It was I clicked the rest. I clicked the rest there. Because it was 30 energy plus 20. I just rested that turn. Okay, if the reporter comes back, I won't be mad. If I can get to great mood here, it's fine. Ugh. And I got speed. And there's no trainings. I think I have to do the stam training here. I'm actually just gonna pop everything here and do the stam training. If I fail this 10%. If I fail this 10%. Yeah, most likely we're gonna race. I feel like the higher your race point is, like the harder it is to drop races. I don't want to do 3 races. I guess I could have raced and then trained this turn. Yeah, I think I was supposed to do that. I think I was supposed to race last turn and then train this turn. I want to do that training because I really need to fish for double wit rainbows. Like, I really need to fish for these. Yeah, I'm gonna drink this because I can then gamble on a training next turn at 45 energy. Oh dear. Nice, beat McQueen. Okay, so we're at 45 energy. Medium corners. Wow, there's a lot of mid race on this too. Let's see. Another redshift hit. And we got Mile. Oh, that's gonna happen so often. Who gave it? Grass Wonder. I want to say, I think my odds for Mile is higher than my odds for Medium. Running 10 stars. Or they might be equal. Nah, let's just... We will just gamble on this. Another 10%. Whatever. I'm gonna buy a white skill here. I'm gonna buy... I think soft stuff is probably better. Because I'm planning on not grabbing groundworks on Teo. Like if one of my pace chasers were to promote, it should be McQueen. I don't know if I need race planner though. No wait, soft step doesn't work on here. Soft step is a medium skill, not a pace chaser skill. Whatever. I have 740 stam. I have 740 stam and I barely won. There's no point. Okay, well, I still think soft step is the correct move, or whatever it's called, the gold version. Okay, I don't need a rest on late May since I have the tail juice. It's fine. Mile S just makes these. She wanted Mile S for these for these Mile races because I was getting so mad at her. Either way, I need that skill. Yes. I didn't mess up because it had no... Well, it did nothing for the, Why are they all on guts? Oh shoot, I don't have a cupcake. Am I supposed to rest here then? And not drink this kale juice? No. We'll just assume that we get a cupcake. I have 1 shop refresh and 2 races. My Teo's not that stupid. 650 wit. She's gonna end up with like 850 wit at the end of this run. It's fine, we won the 10-0 string anyways. Where's my cupcake? I've been racing with Queen a lot in these runs. Or these rival races. Where is my cupcake? Oh, should have pressed the bottom option there. Can I get a cupcake? 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 Whew. Saved. Run is saved. Ooh, and a double speed training. Cupcake. She's just gonna be a little bit low on wit. And another double speed. I think I have to take this. I think Pasa does better. 1520. I'll have to check the move. There's a Pasa rainbow. Yeah. Pasa does better. Well, I mean, she also has two other Pumas here, but... this should be fine. I have two good luck charms, so I think I should be fine for the rest of the... or energy-wise for the rest of the turns. Another power turn. Yep, my Teo has a bit of a wit issue. My guts is also extremely low. Huh. How do I only have 368 wit? I haven't dropped any races, right? Well, I've lost races. Alright, too many power clicks and not enough. Not enough wit clicks. Seems to be the issue on this run. None of my wit cards are going to wit. Shrewd step. I don't even have killer tunes yet. I have two of these. I don't need more. Guys, this is not wit. This training facility is not wit. This is ramp up? Ramp up, speed, powered guts. Got ramp up. Wait, my stats are actually so bad. I didn't even know it was possible to get sub 500 in a stat. I clicked Stam like twice as well. Maybe don't need... I can't tell if I have so much Stam because of my cards or because of just like the random stats keep going into Stam. Do I have enough energy? I have two good. I have 4 training turns with 1 recovery. Yeah, this is This is looking like a long tail. I think like you need like 600 guts. I think this might be a little too low. Why is she getting so much stam? Gotta move down. I need to buy this megaphone. What are my stats? Where are your guts, Teo? Where is your guts? The rest of stats don't look that bad. I'm just insanely overstamped. Well, I mean, my speed power doesn't look that bad. I just have no guts, no wit, and I'm just way too overstamped. I can't train this turn. Well, I can if I... This is 16 wit. Oh, whatever. We'll gamble on the 25%. If she fails this, she's just gonna be minus 16 wit. I thought I bought a 40% horn. No, it's a level 2 facility. Oh shoot, I didn't buy this. I meant to buy this, so I can have a megaphone all 3 turns. Whatever. I needed to buy that 40%. Now 2 of my trainings is gonna be minus 40. And we're gonna be on good mood. Okay, 1 of my trainings is gonna be minus 40. Okay, I need to do a wit click and then 2 speed clicks, I think. A wit and 2 speed. Okay, well here's our wit click. Actually, do I need to do it? You know what? I didn't realize I had 3 good luck charms. She's just gonna have to stay a, her wit's just gonna be below 900, it's fine. We'll hit 800 wit. I didn't realize I had 3 of these good luck charms. 60% race bonus gets you 21 stats to everything. So I should be at... I need to do 1 more speed click. Never mind, we can do a wit click here. Then you do only 1 more speed click. Preferably with Kita-san. Okay, let's just do this one, whatever. And then we'll just do a... You know, we'll do a power click as the last turn. We'll keep this Teo stupid. I have no idea why I have this much stam. Do I even need a gold on this Teo? Probably still. Did I even get killer tunes? I don't... Did I get Professor of Curvature? Wow, there's a lot of wit rainbows. Too bad. Too bad they didn't show up mid-run. Wait, do I have a single gold? Oh, I got Speed Star. Okay, well, I definitely think this deck can get enough stam. I just want to say that this run was a little unlucky. But I think we'll be fine. Maybe I don't need 8 stars of stam. Or maybe the 2 stam clicks I did, if they went on wit, it's a little bit better. But Redshift, T-Pulse, Shadow Break is fine. Probably don't need standard distance. I don't think I need 1100. Ramp up, Nimble Nav, Home Stretch Haste, Speed Star, Medium Corners. Playtime's over, head on. You know what? Let's just buy the gold. You know, it's fine. Let's just, whatever. I mean, our second summer wasn't that bad. Our second summer we got 2 double speed rainbows. Yeah, hopefully, like, if this Teo hits a medium, honestly, it's pretty good. So, I'll probably do a lot of Teo runs, since certain victory's not that bad of a skill. And it's a 1 in 4. I mean, it would have been that bad with Mile S, or Medium S. Probably drop standard distance and double circle Spring Runner. But, like, ideally, I trade 150 stam into wit, and it's 1200, 900, 1100, 600, like 1k. I just hit no wit in this run. I hit the wit facility 4 times, I believe, because it leveled up to level 2 at the end there. So I did 4 wit trainings this run. So I will probably not do stam trainings. Hopefully those 2 stam trainings can be wit clicks, and then hopefully some of my random stam goes into guts or wit. And it'll be fine. Obviously Killer Tunes, Professor of Curvature would be ideal instead of like Home Stretch Haste. And Radiant Star. I could probably drop Radiant Star. Drop Radiant Star and Home Stretch Haste for Killer Tunes, Professor of Curvature. Trade 200 stam into 200 wit, and then that's probably my ideal Teo. Or like trade 200 stam power. Like 150 off of stam, and 50 out of power into wit. And that would be my ideal Teo. We're just probably just going to run Nimble Nav Redshift. I don't think No Stopping Me is necessary. I want to say like head on Nimble Nav Redshift should be enough as a pace chaser. Definitely lose to like a late surger who, you know, hits all the excels. But I just don't really see the strength behind No Stopping Me when, like, No Stopping Me is just too weak. But it looks like off of this deck test, it's fine. I'll probably end up running this deck. It looks good. Hopefully, I also don't lose all those early races. I've done 3 Teo runs. But Derby looks pretty simple to build. Oh, let me go ahead and claim my carrots. Alright, now we're officially done with the event. I've claimed everything. But you can see, like, I mean, Teo has a 10% growth rate, but I didn't run that much. I didn't run that much medium or stam sparks. It was, I want to say 9 stars, right? Like I just ended up borrowing it. Yeah, it's 9 stars of stam, 9 stars of stam, 2 power cards, and I somehow hit 1051. I don't think you need to hit 1051. Though I could have probably dropped Miraculous Step with standard distance. I think 1100 stam you can straight up just not run a recovery. if you have the innate recovery, I think you can definitely get away without running a stamp card. I think if you are running a stamp card for a recovery skill, you have to just do 0 stamp sparks. Because I think then you'll just overstam. That's... yeah, most likely this will be just like a Teo that I try to hit. Redshift T-Pulse with 3 golds, Professor of Curvature, Speed Star, and Killer Tunes. I don't have Killer Tunes here. Then obviously I'm running White Spark Slop, trying to hit some of these. I hit a Fast Learner or something, and I probably can end up hitting a UG, hopefully. And maybe if my trainings aren't so abysmal, it'd be better. I think the main issue is that this medium S with only 5 stars is going to be really hard to hit. Are you crazy for trying late Teo? I think it can work. I think, like, pace only works if you can get an insane amount of mid-race. And it's a lot harder without good parents. I mean, my inspos weren't that great. I got, what? Pace rates, playtime's over, and, like, corner of depth hints. But even then, like, I save, like, 300 SP because I have White Spark Slop. If you had, like, good sparks for late surger, I think it can work. I think, like, the main thing is that whatever position you're running, you need mid-race. And, like, obviously, it's nice having Beyond as an option if you're running late surger. But you cannot win with just Beyond Redshift. You need the mid-race to back it up. And all my parents are just Pace Chaser, so it's easier for me to build her as a Pace. I'm promoting Oshi Slop. I think Derby is Oshi Slop. Derby and Arima Keenan, those two are skill gem Oshi Slop tracks. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I think my gold chip's not gonna win. I'm gonna build a gold chip like this. Drop both recoveries and then grab mid-race. With Daring Strike. And I think she's gonna end up winning the CM. What do I mean by skill gem? Well, I mean, this is like, people are gonna spam skills. Well, it's not that strong. We have like 0 parents, I feel. Nobody's building parents. So, but if your skill list looks like this, right? If you have a scroll bar, I don't know, maybe you want to say skill slop. I think medium tracks are the most fun. Well, except for Christmas Ogre. I think the Derby is fun. The Derby and the Arima Keenan is fun. Miles are front slop. 2000 to 2200s are Ogre Christmas slop, Dominator slop. I'm having a hard time finding a good opera parent for your Ogre. Yeah, it's rough. I wish this hit Mile, or medium. Long is whale slop. Long is end closer slop. Is a game fully? Is every CM slop? I don't know. If you call something slop, there exists a gem version of it, right? Where it is fun. Well, sprints are about to become Nishino Flower Slop, Budding Blossom Slop, Pace Slop, Steam Trials. Hey, you swap over to team trials, and maybe you two can charge $50 for a course. The sprint pace down slop. I still don't know who I'm exchanging this voucher for. There's like literally no one I want. Maybe Tosin Jordan for Evos. But like, Fine Motion's kind of cool to build. Determined Descent. I don't need Saiyan Sky, I'll have it ready. The only times I'll play fronts is during League of Heroes, so I'll have Saiyan Sky from the Daily Legend race. Digital would also be nice. Digital makes Uba stand really easy. But Long G makes like parenting so annoying. Losing like the 5 affinity for not being able to do the long tracks. She's a really good Uma stand. Parent. I have a lot of Umas, actually. Or at least on the ticket. No, I just have a lot of Umas in general. 1, 2, 3. I have 40 Umas. I have 5 more Umas than I don't. I have 35 Umas I don't have. 40 I do. I don't think last thing I purchased was the daily carrot packs. I haven't purchased the the anniversary stuff are gone. Oh, I guess I purchased the anniversary ticket or the anniversary tickets. Oh well. Not pulling on anything until CB at the end of this month. If you're wondering what I'm gonna pull, next up I'm pulling Mr. CB. Gonna put 200 pulls into here. Afterwards, I will probably put 400. I will put 400 pulls into Tachyon. Actually, I'll put 200 pulls into Ricky as well. I'm gonna make a pace Ricky. So the remaining pulls in Mant for me are 200 in Mr. CB, 200 into Ricky, and then 400 to Tachyon. Which is going to be over the course of 3 months. So I think when I exit Tachyon's banner, I should have like probably like 40,000 carats left. And then I think I'm skipping everything here. I don't think I'm pulling on a single banner here. I'm gonna put 100 into Kitos and Black New Year's. Kitos and Black New Year's has no use in Grand Live. Like between Grand Live and Grand Masters, there's not a single CM that you can bring Kitasen because there isn't a medium track. So it's a pretty decent ticket target. I'm just gonna pull on it because you get free pulls. You get 50 free pulls, and I'm just gonna ticket Brian Blaze. Because Brian Blaze also has the same issue where she gets released 4 days after the Arima Kinan. I will pull for Brian Blaze if I can build her for the finals of the Arima Kinan. I will pull for her, but most likely I probably can't. I mean, you could on the JP server, and I was sad on the JP server that I didn't build a narrator Brian Blaze for that Arima Kinan. But I don't know if they're going to do it for this one. If they are, then I will pull for narrator Brian, and then I'm going to ticket Kitos and Black New Year's. But either way, I'm pulling for one of these banners and ticketing the other one. I'm probably going to skip Helios and Ines Fujin. I kind of want Fujin. I don't know if I have 200 to pull for Fujin. And then I'll put 400 to Ramono. So there's going to be... I guess if I'm... This is 600 pulls over the course of 6 months. Nah, I can probably pull for Fujin then. I think, Ricky, if you don't want to feel homeless for Grand Lines for a CM. She's kind of strong. I don't know how strong she's gonna be. Like, I don't know if people are actually gonna build Ricky with 6 greens. Which is why I'm building Pace Ricky, because I don't think I'm gonna encounter that many front Rickies, and Pace Ricky, while it is weaker than front Ricky, should be fine. So I think there's an issue. Like, Pace Ricky, I think, cannot win against front Ricky. Or at least has a harder time winning against front Ricky, because you have no excels, right? As a pace chaser on this track, you need angling and like front Ricky gets angling and scheming. Pace chaser gets Christmas Ogre. So I don't know. 0.2 excel is better than 0.0, but it should be fine. I don't think there's gonna be that many strong front Rickies. But I mean, you need 3 greens and groundworks. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna. Or 3 greens on top of Ricky. Ricky's innate 3, and you need groundworks. I'm sure Global can't do that. So I'm gonna pull for it so I can play Pace Ricky. But you should get 3 greens as a front runner. If you're building for a front runner, you should get 3 greens. She comes with 2, and then Light Hello. Light Hello gives you front runner savvy. Light Hello. Well, you have to be bonded before New Year's, but you can just grab front runner savvy from her. So you'll have 3 guaranteed greens for Ricky. You just have to source the other 3. Whether you play front runner or pace chaser, you should have 3 guaranteed greens. I don't know how many people are actually going to build Ricky as front, or just a Ricky in general. But she is very strong. Ramona is an SSR crystals target. I mean, my thing with the SSR crystals is they're best used on banners that you don't hit in. Like, you should always allocate 400 pulls to a banner, and then if you miss, you use crystals. Like, that's the use case of crystals. We had a lot of crystals this scenario. By the time we get to Ramono, like, you should have been able to get throughout Mant and throughout Grand Live almost 58 fragments. Like, that's 3 crystals. Like, you don't really need to, like, as long as you're able to pull 400 on a banner, you just use the crystals to catch up to the remaining ones, or the missing ones. But yes, Ramono is a good target for the SSR crystal. She will at least last you until I mean, she gets power crept at Symbolic Rudolph Wit, so like this is a really long time frame. Obviously for fronts, like, you're gonna want Daiwa or Yellow Bourbon Wit. If you're like really invested in pace, Metro McQueen's better. Narita Taishin, I guess, on miles would be better if you want Encroaching Shadow for a mile, for like the Tokyo tracks. But Metro Ramona is also like a really good parent card because she gives you max hints to a lot of the like mile medium skills. So I definitely think this is like one of I wouldn't say it's mandatory like Kitasen was or like Almondai was. I was a big Kitasen shill. I'm gonna be a big Almondai shill. But it is probably like the strongest generalist card. How bad is it to miss 1 green? It's 0.05 target speed. Every green is 0.05. It maxes out at 6. But the reason why Ricky is so strong is because she gets 0.55 target speed during the later half. Or she also gets 0.3 excel. So, like, obviously you could whiff this, right? You could hit 2 early and you only get target speed. Like, oh no, you only got 0.55 target speed in the mid race. Like, I don't know, but if you can get carry over it, it's 0.55 carryover, and you get a little bit of a 0.3 excel, which is why she's so strong. But like if you misfire, it's a 0.55 mid-race skill. Like as a front runner, that's pretty ideal to get that much mid-race. Like the other, actually I don't know if anyone's running Mihona Bourbon because it's a dirt track, but it's like you're an entire meter in front of like the other good front runners. I guess Asmaro is probably better to pull up. But it's like if you miss the target speed carryover, you are still an entire meter stronger with your unique. Now I guess you're investing 200 SP into, or a little bit more than 200 SP, probably like 300 SP into greens to get that extra 0.55, but it's still just a really strong skill, especially since you can't fail the wit check on it. And if you get the speed carryover and a little bit of the excel, like that's ideal. I would say like 50% of the time it's only mid-race, and then 50% of the time you will get carryover and the excel, which just makes you super strong. What are the most important cards for ace mains to look out for? I have the list here. I personally don't really... I mean, I think if you really, really are playing Pace Chasers, Measure McQueen Wit is worth it. Like, if every single track you play a Pace Chaser, like, it makes sense to... Like, if you're gonna play a Pace Chaser on Sprint, Medium, or Mile, Medium, and Longs, or actually Sprint, Mile, and Mediums, it makes sense to grab Metro McQueen Wit. You'll just borrow TM Opera on Longs. And then once... where is she? Once Narita Bryan speed releases, like, you're gonna want to run Metro McQueen Wit on Longs, since Narita Bryan speed is better than TM Opera Wit. But like the next card is McQueen Wit. You're gonna need Pasa, you need check as a pay. So I guess Pasa is also a part of the of like the late or Pace Chaser cards, but you need a source of check. Because on the tracks, like, you're gonna need the 0.9 excels. I can't remember what track these are for. I think it's the 2,000 meters, right? I had a list of them up, but I already forgot what tracks they were. Did I write it down? Okay, I'll have it written down sometime soon. But you're gonna need check, so Pasa is mandatory for certain medium tracks, I'm sure. But like the two coming up are Pasa and maybe McQueen. I forgot what tracks it's supposed to work on. I'll have it written up sometime later. I don't think I want to do it right now. It's not worth pulling for Chaos Miracle. It's pretty rare that you can... I mean, it has to be on a mile. Or a sprint to use neck and neck. It gets used in like 2 CMs, I'd say. I want to say it's 2 CMs that Chaos Miracle worked on. But after McQueen, you don't really have... That's a nice one, Miracle. There's not really much else. There's Metro Arden Power, which isn't that bad of a card. We kind of start using power cards later on. It's a little awkward to not use Tamama Cross in Design Your Island, but Metro Arden's not that bad. And it gives you a choice of 2 skills. Most likely to probably like Mile Medium, you get Pure Perfection. I don't really want to I don't really encourage pulling on this banner, but it is a New Year's banner. I think it's just better to go for generalists after. And then once you get here, you have to pull Tokai Teo and find Motion Power. If you pull for Still in Love for late searchers, do you also want Almond Eye? Yes. Because your other late searcher card is what? El Condor Pasa? I would say so. Like, you would just run Still in Love Almond Eye as your 2-speed. Late searchers don't get a second speed for a while. So I would probably pull for Almond Eye. Almond Eye is a lot stronger than like Vivlio Speed or Duramente. I mean, it's still being used even now, even with Admire Groove, for people who can't afford to borrow Admire Groove. Or is it Admire Groove or Air Groove? Actually, I'd say Laser just kind of stopped using it. They use, like, for medium tracks, they use Air Groove, Admire Groove, and, like, for dirt, they use March Lorraine. So I guess it kind of gets power crept, but every other position, like, this is, like, third best speed card still. Even if we get to, I think the 4.5 Annie is when it stops being as strong. But yes, you would want to run like Almond Eye, Still in Love. Your first option is to drop 1 for Admire Groove on medium tracks. But I want to say you drop Still in Love over Almond Eye. I think Almond Eye is still better than Still in Love. So you'd run like Almond Eye, Admire Groove on a medium track. The Duramente Diabanner isn't like the go-to as a late searcher main? I don't really think so. I don't really like either of these cards. Like, I think Metro Ramono is fine. Dora's nice though. Like, dropping Kitasen, Tachyon, or Maruzensky for Dora's speed is good. But like Sasuno Diamond, I'm not that married to. This is like more so like if you can't stomach your speed cards, it makes sense to go for this. I think if you pull on Jungle Pocket, then you definitely don't pull on Duramente. But it's like if you're at Dura and you don't like your other 2 speed options, or your second speed option, like which is Kitasen, Tachyon, or Maruzensky speed, then sure, you can upgrade them to Dura. And then you drop one for... You drop like Vivlios and go to Still in Love. How many free pulls do you get for Dura? I want to say it's like 80. It was a New Year's banner, so there is free pulls on here. There was free pulls on this banner, which is why like I don't mind people pulling on it. But I wouldn't say it's like mandatory. Trying to think what was the Design Your Island decks for Almond Eye. I don't... It lasts 1.5 scenarios, but stay gold. Twinkle Legends, and then halfway through Design Your Island. I'm trying to think what was the Design Your Island decks for the CMs. I know you used Admire Groove for the 2 classics here, since they were medium tracks. But it's like, I don't know, I feel like this is good enough. And like, still pretty decent. You just might not run it on... on it. Pretty significant, you just hate the time on it. Yeah, I don't like recommending it because like I kind of want you to get Orfevre for miles, shorter mediums, and sprints. Like I want you to pull on this banner. And it's like, I mean, you can pull on Dura, I guess, if you skip like all... If you skip any Uma pulls, you can probably do Pasa, Dura, and Orfevre. But like, I'd rather somebody at least just do Pasa or Fevre and then pull on Vivlios or Still in Love. Because Dura is just, it's a pretty big upgrade to, I'll probably just use Kita. The Kita, like, this is a pretty decent upgrade. 12% friendship training. Also Kita and Pasa both are Professor of Curvature, so this one would give you Never Give Up. So you'd have 2 gold skills. So it's like, it's pretty significant upgrade. It's just like, it lasts... I mean, it lasted 8 months. It'll last like 6 months for us. I don't know. I still think it's like a good banner to pull on, right? Because it's just like, it's so close to everything else. If you're swiping, it makes sense. But I think like, other than that, it's still a good recommend. Like, I have it on the same tier as Pasa. It's just kind of hard for me to say. That it's mandatory. I think if you can fit it into your pull plan, it makes sense. I still think Almond Eye. Almond Eye is better than Still in Love, and I guess like you can run Aishin Flash. Where's Aishin Flash? Aishin Flash. Oh, here. Like, I think even if you make it to Aishin Flash speed, like, you still drop Still in Love before you drop Almond Eye. Like, I think it's Almond Eye, Aishin Flash, then Still in Love. It just makes no sense to skip Almond Eye. Because then you're running Dura or Pasa until... Where is it? I already lost Aishin Flash. Until here, like in Maya Groove Aishin Flash. Like, this is a really long... I guess it'd just be this period. And like, I don't think Aishin Flash is that great. No plan is curiously started in half anime. Yeah, it's... I always have issues when I do like recommendations now, because it's like, I can't just assume everyone has Kita-san. Or everyone like played since day one. Which I think is like a lot of issues with pull plans. I need to like somehow reformat it to like be more generalist. Like I'm trying to do it like Sounds of Earth, like I said. It's not really worth it if you own Super Creek. I don't even know if this is worth pulling on because I had no free pulls. I don't even know if Sounds of Earth was worth pulling on. Instead of just waiting till Air Shakur. You have to pull an OG Sky rerun since you missed it the first time. When is... That's during Grand Live, right? Oh, right, because you have no... Yeah, that's the other thing, is like, it's hard to give Legend Race advice to. Because it's like, I'm gonna unlock... Like, I don't need to pull this, because I have so many fragments that... Well, I guess also because I just don't run front runners. But you can't even like unlock it at the 1.5 Annie because you don't get the initial fragments. She had a racing carnival and a legend race. If you miss those two, then it's like a lot harder to unlock from the daily legend race. Like I just need 40 days after Grand Live releases to unlock her. But yeah, she's a really good parent, so I think it's worth pulling on here. Well, not worth pulling on here, but it makes sense if you need the frontrunner parent. CB Wit is not strong enough at Limit Break 1. At max Limit Break you can. But Limit Break 1 it's not strong enough. If you max Limit Break it, it would be strong enough. I feel like I just repeated myself a whole bunch. But without the mood effect, she's not that much stronger. If you max Limit Break it and you get the 30 mood effect, then she becomes stronger than the other two. I mean, 1 wit, 1 speed is fine. It's just like she's not strong. It's like on par at Limit Break 1. You kind of like 30 mood effect isn't that strong. It's 60 E at great mood essentially. But when you're comparing it to other cards, it does matter. I guess you're not running Tachyon Wit, since you probably need to run Tachyon Speed. So it'd be against Marvelous, and she's not stronger than Marvelous. If anything, she's like equal. She's like equal with Marvelous. But if you wanted something that would be stronger than Marvelous Sunday, you would have to max Limit Break Mr. CB. It's safe to assume that Ryan and Doe are the best late switcher parents for the foreseeable future. Sometimes Ryan doesn't get used. Dober gets used a lot. A lot of people just tank the rushing disabling because doubling your positioning is very important. But mostly, yeah, kind of. They're the best. I mean, you eventually get Stay Gold. Stay Gold is really good. It's 2,000 meter plus. Stay Gold's Inherit is mandatory, I'd say, for late surgers. But until then, I don't think there's really much else Excel you get. Long tracks, you'll get a card. Medium tracks, you use Ryan, Dober. Sometime, and then like, I mean, there's King Halo Cheerleader, like that's a comp. Sometimes you can try to push up and use Nishino Flower on Miles. Is Saygold something as an ace? Oh, she's late searcher. She has to be played as a late searcher, as an ace, but she's fine. I think other Umas do her job better. It's kind of like, you can run Seiyun Sky, and like obviously if she ults, she's super strong. But Mihono Bourbon and Marzensky should be stronger because they have the mid-race ult. Just having the ult, or I also like Saygold's potentials aren't that great. She's like A tier though, as a late searcher. You could run her as an ace. She gets mid-race into... like, the only reason why she's somewhat good is because she has mid-race as her first trigger, and then her second trigger is if you did this mid-race, which is anytime in the second half, or yeah, the second half of the race, if you're late surger and closer, you get the Excel. So like she has mid-race plus acceleration, which is why it's fine to run her as an ace. But it's just like her uniques aren't that great. Just like mid-race and target speed, you kind of want another Excel in your potentials. 6-second 2.5 velocity. Yeah, it's just anchors away. The Inherit's actually not that bad. 3.6 seconds of 0.15. But the Excel is more important. Could you lose Cheer Halo ult if you push up too far? Yes. Which is why I have it as end closer as well, right? If there's too many end closers, or if there's too many end closers, you'll just lose your ult. Because you have to be 6 or below the entire first half of the race. So usually, like, if there's 5 frontrunner pace chasers, it's guaranteed that you're not going to pass a pace chaser before pace down mode ends. But if you are a late surger and there's like 2 end closers who are also using King Halo Cheerleader, there's a chance you clip into 5th place and lose the unique. So to like guarantee it, you kind of want to be an end closer. But after the 50% mark, you can push up. The precondition is only for the first half of the race. You also can't rush, but it's only for the first half of the race. So the idea is, before the 50% mark, you don't push up, and then you try to push up near the end. Though I don't think there's any skills right now that let you do that. I guess Rising Dragon's technically a skill like that lets you push up. I don't know if there's that many skills that trigger after the 50% mark yet. It's an extra straightaway spurt. It's a little stronger than straightaway spurt. It's, it lasts over twice as long. But yes, it will be on a straight. So it only works for like some sprints and like the Tokyo Mile. There needs to be a straight. So I think for when she releases, you can use it for this mile here, right? Because it's only 33 meters delayed. And you can use it for that mile. This mile is the only time you'll be able to use it this scenario. Because the sprint is delayed by 100 meters. You're not going to use... Actually, you can kind of use it here. Because you're most likely not at your top excel here. Maybe you can use it there. Let's cope. Because I think like generally it's like this uphill that you'll be at your top speed. I don't know. I didn't really put much here because like there's no way you're beating a shooting for victory Budding Blossom Pace Chaser. Well, now we get the February 6 again. What track is the February 6 on? Dirt Mile? Is that the Dirt Mile? Is that the Tokyo Dirt Mile 1600? What's February 6? Tokyo 1600 Dirt? I think there's one in Grand Live. Yeah, there's one in Grand Live. The last CM of Grand Live is the Tokyo Dirt 1600. And yeah, you can use it here. By the time we get here, we'll have lightning speed as well. I don't know if Daichi Ruby releases here. It doesn't look like it. But I mean, Ricky is pretty strong. I'd say this CM was pretty balanced. Digital is good. Ricky was good. Smart Falcon Banana came out. Hoko was here. I think they run the... I want to say they run the February 6 a decent bit. Tokyo... They once one more time in Grand Live. Oh, never mind. That's the last time. Yeah, okay, never mind. Grand Live's the last time. At least until the 5th anniversary. There hasn't been another instance of the February stakes. How long is Ruby power used for lightning speed? Not that long. I'd say the build kind of fell off. Probably around when Metro Ramono released. I'd say the build fell off, and like you were doing mid-race for it instead. So yeah, I'd probably stop using it in Grandmasters. I think I have it still somewhere around. Yeah, I still have it because like it is still a build. But probably around Grandmasters, it's kind of awkward trying to slot in the Ruby card. You can kind of use it through Grandmasters. Yeah, it probably fully died in Lark. I would say that I stopped seeing Ruby power. Not that like anything replaced it. It was just more so the build was not going to win against like an actual build. Alright, so that's gonna do it for today's stream. Hopefully I'll eventually update more on this so you can like look at future CMs and like what I remembered. Like obviously like this isn't like the end all be all builds, right? I wouldn't say that I mostly get things right, but like there's like some strategies that I don't think I get wrong. Like I remember the Nakayama 200 having Dover, but she was a lot weaker than I thought. So I wouldn't like fully like this is like just like my thoughts on the CMs and what I remembered. Like I have Metro Art on here. She's probably not that strong. But I generally just have like the bare minimum for the CMs. I don't like doing CM guides, so you won't see that much out of me. But I'll always have that up. And obviously the other document I'll try to update more. But thank you guys all for watching today, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.